This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are Undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches?
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside. I kiss him on his neck and then he kisses on my pussy.
I hope you get copyrighted and we can't play this.
Holler, man, that boy's so damn good looking.
Why are you gay?
What's the deal, Squidgy? It's your boy Big Daddy Right coming through Undomesticated podcast episode number 21, baby. I made a promise to you, Angie, and I fucking keep it. So what do you think, baby boy? You like your new little fucking intro or what, dog?
I just don't like you.
No, all right.
How the fuck did you guys make it to 21 episodes?
That's what we say that every day.
Every day.
Seriously.
Every morning I wake up and I check out platforms. I'm like,
we're still up.
Still on what?
Everything.
Spotify,
Apple Podcast, Rumble, YouTube,
iHeartRadio,
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, fucking iHeartRadio. I never even knew that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't even know how our numbers
I don't
are
know
there.
how people allow you to
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well,
Yeah,
we got copyrighted a couple
massacre
times.
of a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice. It's your second time. That's not nice.
I know.
Right.
I had to
right.
come back to just kind of make sure you guys were still going.
We're good.
Like,
We're good. Look, you still have your biggest sign. Like
I
you
know, right?
signed half
Leave
the
it-
fucking table.
Leave it to Ben to be a fucking motherfucker with the biggest, gaudiest sign ever known to man.
you know.
Yeah. Well, again, ladies and gents, we got our boy Ben DeWalt from OFT on, back at it again. I think when you came on, it was like episode like 4, 5?
Yeah, I think it was 4.
4.
See, we made it.
4 for the horse. Yo, we're making it, bro.
Our numbers are skyrocketing. But you people, you think we're getting canceled, but our numbers are fucking rocking right now.
Ben, a little fun fact for you. When you came on, maybe like viewer listeners, we were averaging possibly like 50 to like
200.
to 200 a week, like across almost all our platforms.
We're almost in like
We're in the
triple digit
thousands, bro.
Triple digit.
You know what it was?
What's wrong with us?
You know how you got all those?
Was it your beautiful face?
No, it was the Pan story.
No, that's probably one of my favorite clips is when you called that guy and he did the whole dick bit about when he seen his
Oh,
dick.
Sean. You know, keeping it real, traditional. We're going to have to call Sean again while we're on there. Maybe this time he'll answer.
It could
He
be.
did answer.
Could be.
No, he didn't. Oh, he did answer. He did.
Yeah, we had a whole fucking thing. He said he paid $20 to see his
Yeah,
boy's
$20
dick.
is $20. That's right. Yeah. Who pays to see somebody's penis? Not this guy.
I bet you'd pay me to see my penis because
Why?
you've never seen it.
I don't need to see your penis. My penis is better than yours.
You think so? Yeah. Everything I do is better than you. Just remember that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good.
Go ahead. Bring it up to Ben. Go ahead.
Perfect, Benjamin.
Well, what's that?
So, last episode, Angelo over here thinks he's the fucking man, right?
Okay.
Everything he does, he's better. Blah blah blah. Anything you can do, I can do better. You know that little
Whatever
ego
you
shit.
can do, I
Right.
can do better.
My theme
Ange
song.
thinks that in 2 months, within 2 months, 8 weeks, he's gonna be a better shooter than me. Guy never. Maybe he shot guns at bachelor
It
parties.
doesn't matter if he's better than you or not.
But
He's going to be better than me.
yeah, fuck you. Fuck
I'm better
you.
than anybody. You. If I put my mind to it, I'm better than everybody.
Oh my god.
Open challenge. Anybody. Any type of tournament.
In how much of a time frame
2 months.
we're talking?
2 months.
2 months, and I said we will let you choose the qual, but I was figuring like the 5-round walk back for a qual.
I know it's not supposed to be competitive, but in my mind, I'm a competitive person.
You know,
I compete with myself more than I compete with anybody else.
I put $100 on it.
That I'm better than Ryan?
No.
Oh, you got Ryan on this? It took him 9 months, you
You
said.
just said you'd be better than me.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What?
I'll do it.
Oh, can I get in on this? Can I get in on this?
$100. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do.
Wait, this is bullshit, because I'm going to use you to help me to get to that spot.
But you just said in 2 months you would be better than me.
I'm better than everybody.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, this is gonna be
Okay,
great.
let's hear it.
Reach putting up $100,
Okay.
and you know the 2-dot drill. We're gonna do the 2 dots. Just something simple.
Yeah, that's it.
Left and right dots. That's it. Nothing complicated.
Now, is this a time thing?
No, it's
Or
no
is-
time.
No.
time.
No.
There's 2 3-inch dots.
Okay.
From 7 yards away.
All right.
So essentially, probably 21 feet from
So
that
right
box
there. See where it says like Web OS? That circle?
to there.
Oh, simple.
Left dot, 1 round at a time for 10 out of the holster into a 3-inch dot.
Easy.
Not yay big.
Easy.
And then the right side, 10 rounds in a row.
Pop,
All in.
pop, pop, pop.
No
pop.
line breaks, nothing in the white.
Right. Clean hits.
Everything in the black.
You got to do that one.
Yep.
Yeah, simple.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
What
I'm
if I'm
taking
better
it.
at one than the other?
No, they both have to be clean. No line breaks, nothing out, everything in the black.
Oh, I have to get it in the circle. All right. That's
Yeah,
simple.
yeah.
Simple. Simple.
Simple. This guy, he's got some fucking balls, bro. He's got some fucking balls. I love it. Like it's adorable. It's adorable. And by the way, there's a tortilla slap on the line too.
I have a winner's mentality.
Everybody's
have
got a plan.
Listen, you could have the winner's mentality, dog. It's just that, listen, having a winner's mentality and then facts is facts. Like, this is the real world where real things happen, bro. And unfortunately, sometimes you're going to have a little ego check.
Speaking of real things happening, my buddy Tomas from Mexico City finally came up here.
Ooh.
His brother was killed about, 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
In a war or?
No, in New York City. I think it was either
shit.
Yonkers or the Bronx or somewhere. So his brother, Javier, so let me tell you about Thomas. Thomas was part of, at one time, the Sinaloa cartel.
What? Yeah. The Sinaloa cartel. Like,
That's in Mexico?
Yeah, that's in Mexico.
Like, that's the cartel that like beheads people, by the way. Okay.
So he was part of them. He was in MS-13, all this other shit. Got out.
I thought you're not allowed out.
Dude, he got out. That's
Unless you're John Wick.
So his job was, if people tried to get out, he was the one who took care of them.
Wow.
So he got out, came to the United States, eventually made his way to New York. I probably met him 4 years ago. He's looking for his brother, Javier, who was working as a day laborer. And apparently Javier, maybe less than a decade ago or something like that, disappeared.
Okay.
And then was later found dead in a fucking ditch someplace.
Oh my God.
He was working at home. He's working Labor Day.
Yeah, like the Home
Got
Depot
picked up by some dude in fucking Home Depot or some shit.
Right.
Worked all day for the dude, and I guess the dude left him stranded in somewhere, like in Yonkers or some shit. And then he went missing. And then they found him 3 weeks later in this fucking, basically buried. So Tomas wants to know who the fuck had picked him up that day. So I'm helping him basically go through this whole investigation, because apparently there were a couple cameras that filmed whoever the dude was that picked him up to take him to that job that day.
Did he have to go get a cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts?
He might have.
I might know a guy. Ryan did this a couple years ago.
But
Daddy, chill.
Wow.
but my buddy Tomas really wants to meet the guy that
Ooh.
had him working that day.
Ooh. You know what, Ange? I think you got bigger problems on your hand, dog. I think you got bigger fucking problems on
Last
your
week's
hand.
problems are nothing now, huh? Last week's problems are nothing.
Yeah, they ain't fucking shit right now, bro. Oh, no.
Are you about to call this
I
man?
was thinking about it, yeah.
That's not fair.
You guys wouldn't know anybody that did anything like that.
Nah.
That would be a really fucked up thing to do to another human being.
Right? Like, what a scumbag.
What low-level, bottom-feeding piece of shit do that to another human being?
I think like a young kid didn't really have his shit together.
Parents,
Just wanted to go to
he's
bed.
young, his parents probably aren't that attached to him. So
No, I heard his parents are like really good people. They really took care of him. It was just him. He was it was a night out at the bar, maybe. Couple girls, couple drinks.
I also heard he liked to fuck
Wild.
dudes.
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the dude.
Maybe
went
that's why. Maybe you tried to grab some ass in the car and he was like, yo, chill, papa. And then he was like, get the fuck out.
Well, that would be assault.
Well, I don't know.
Then that's defense.
was
Then
a-
he's defending himself.
No, I'm just saying, like, you try to grab his fucking
Why are you
Johnson.
saying me? That wasn't me. I don't know.
Oh, right.
is-
If this person tried to grab this guy's Johnson in the car and he was
I
like,
just wanted to revisit this story because I want to know what the fuck you were thinking when you drove away.
I was like 19 years old.
But when you drove away and you left another human being who you worked all day with,
He was a good worker. He was good. He was cool.
and you
He was good.
You just took off and you left him Like, who knows
There was
how
no
far
consequences.
from where he lives.
There was no consequences, Ben.
No money to get anywhere. There's always consequences.
This story really bothered you when I
here's-
said this, huh?
Well, here's the thing with life. You may
It came
not
back
get
already at me.
direct payback.
Oh, it
You
came
may
back
not
to me
direct,
already.
Direct payback from that. But somewhere in your life, you're going to be standing on the street, just hanging out, talking to somebody, and you're just going to feel a hand apply pressure to your back, and you're going to see a fucking B-24, the fucking Yonkers, coming right at you.
Listen,
Just,
I am
you know,
not that same
karma
person.
has a way of
I
sorting
know it
itself
does.
out.
But I am not that same person, Ben. I
It doesn't
promise
matter.
you.
The damage has been done.
Everybody makes mistakes when they're younger. Everybody did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, but even though if you make a mistake, you still got to pay for it, dog.
What am I gonna do? How do I told you I think about
I
that
think
guy
you should
all the
go
time.
back to where you picked him up, see if he's there still.
You know, I have his face embedded in my head like I could
You
draw
should
him
take him out
on a dinner.
to dinner. You should take him out to, like, you know, showgirls or fucking flash dancers, whatever it is. Give him the best night of his life.
And then tell him.
I got a better idea.
And then you let him drive home. That way,
I give him my
you
truck.
can't- That way,
I give
you
him my
can't
truck.
Fucking ditch him.
Right.
And on the ride home, you're totally doing roadhead.
That's it. That's it.
I'm all for taking him out to dinner. Maybe.
And he's all for the roadhead.
And he's all for the road.
I ain't going on
Rules of the road. But I ain't going to a fucking strip club. Dude, if I could take that back, I don't know if I 100% would. Because it built me to who I am now.
No.
But
Is that what went wrong?
No. That's
I
a
would
terrible
read-
foundation block, dog.
I don't even know if I'd give him the money.
Why are you gay?
I don't even know if I'd give him the money today. I would apologize.
No. You know how you can make this right? Why don't you take him and his family in and house them and get them citizenship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good socialist, Democrat.
don't believe
all
that.
him and
Like a
like
good
probably
Democrat.
30 of his family members.
I don't believe in that.
Well, I mean, you
So-
got to make right.
Have you seen the video where there's a whole bunch of people protesting for, you know, migrants' rights and welcome people into the country?
Oh, yeah, in the UK, right?
Yeah,
I think,
and
yeah.
they're like, hey, we're doing a survey. If you would like to, you know, take one of these migrant families into
don't
your
got enough
home.
room.
And,
Yeah.
Oh, I rent. I'm sorry. Like, every one of them were like,
Right.
nope.
So then where the fuck are they going then, motherfucker?
Not their problem.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
right?
filling the
Not their
hotel. They're
problem.
filling up the hotels now in the city. Like it's disgusting.
Bro, like
It's disgusting.
it's so bad, the hotels in the city, and it's just like it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. Like
I haven't been to the city in
you're not
Don't.
missing out.
You're not missing
Dude,
out.
you're not missing
Don't.
out on anything.
4 years, something
You're
like
not
that.
missing out on anything. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I have
It's
no
so bad.
desire. There's like nothing going on in the city
Yeah.
that I need to go to. Like if I want to go see a concert, I'll go to like Port Chester. I'll drive up
Right.
to like Clifton Park.
Right.
I'll go to Poughkeepsie, go to the Chance. Like
Oh,
there's
Yeah,
Just a
everything
chance.
that you have
Yeah.
down there is up here. Also, just it's a little drive. That's it.
yeah.
But better quality.
Yeah.
Better quality life.
A lot safer.
The food I miss, but
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. I was like, up here, it's awesome where we live. It's just that the fucking food, like, it's not the same.
The bread sucks on everything up here.
not.
Yeah, everything. I can't find a good bagel.
It's the water, dog. It has to be the water. Has to be the water. Has to be.
How long you been up here, Ben?
5 years.
Oh,
I
right.
was in Dobbs Ferry for quite some time before that, for like 15, 16 years before that.
So you've been out of the city for fucking a while.
Yeah, but I worked in the city, so up until like mid 2010 or so.
Oh, so
would
you're
go
used
back
to
and
this
forth.
fucking.
But I can't stand the city anymore. It's
No.
Part of me misses
horrible
it.
place.
Part of me does miss it. Like I'll go there to work and do stuff myself. I won't go there with my family.
I miss the city when I lived in the city back in the early 90s. And I worked in the city. I started working in the city in the early 90s. And I hung out in New York City since
Right.
like 1985, 1984.
Right.
Shit, you're old.
So, yeah. So that's when Times Square was fucking dangerous.
Yeah, it was like
That's
prostitution was like a thing, and like
Avenue
gambling
A
was a thing.
Avenue A was dangerous. Avenue
Yeah.
B was even worse.
Well, that's when they had all those fucking gang, like what were they called, like the Purple Gang, and all those dudes were out
it
there
was
back
like
then,
all
right?
kinds of shit. Like Avenue A, they'd be like, if you go to Avenue A, you're adventurous. You go to Avenue B, you're brave. If you go to Avenue C, you're crazy.
Right.
And if you make it to Avenue D,
You
then
looking for
you're
the
dead. And these were back like Tompkins Square Park. There,
Right.
you know, the Tompkins Square Park riot. And there was just, you go hang out on Avenue A and you just end up in a fight with somebody for any kind of reason.
That's crazy, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
if you
it
think
was nuts.
Sounds fun though.
The city was
had to
nuts back then.
right.
Had to be a good time. Definitely stories to tell.
And then
Who's that? Mae Dinkins?
No, that was Dinkins was back then.
Worst man ever. Yeah, he made fucking De Blasio look like fucking the golden boy.
I don't know. De Blasio made him.
Well, would you rather? All right, fuck, marry, kill.
Are you saying if I get the vaccine, I can get
This cheeseburger?
these delicious French fries? Like, if there's ever an incentive to not have something like, oh, so if I go get vaccinated, I can have some French fries?
Right.
Hey,
Whole
dog,
thing.
I could go get 'em.
check this shit out. Let me open up my freezer and turn on my oven and make my own fucking fries, and I don't have to get your poison jab.
How about this? Fuck, marry, kill. Mae Dinkins, okay? Andrew Cuomo, Bill de Blasio.
Kill all three.
Wow.
So, COVID's coming back.
Right, that's the thing.
Well, just
September.
in time for the election.
Yeah, go figure, right? What are the odds?
You're going to get the booster? Weren't you like a big fan, a big advocate of
What?
these shots?
And just like that.
Has no one thought of that? Has no one thought of that yet? Everybody who sat here, no one has thought of that yet?
Wow, that was quick. I didn't even see
No
that.
way people are getting it this time, right? Like, you
No
know,
way.
like you
Bro.
got your obviously that one side of people who were like, oh, I got 47 shots already. They're gone. They're far gone. But like, you're not getting the average person to get
You
it
know
no
who
more.
did not die from side effects of the jab?
People didn't get the chance.
Did you get it, Ben, or no?
No, fuck no.
I got it.
I did not.
You got it too, Ryan.
Yeah, I had no choice.
We got forced.
I didn't do the booster. I did
Yeah,
one
you
of the
guys
two.
you guys had work issues.
I had to get the booster.
I had to do 2 of 2, but I only did 1 of 2, and then I kind of.
I'm mad because I knew a girl who was doing the shots but wasn't giving. You know what I mean? Like, she was shooting it over the shoulder for $100 a shot.
Oh
I'm
man,
mad
where
I
was
didn't
she?
do it.
Where was she?
One of my boys' girls. I didn't know about it till after I was fucking done.
Here, you're good.
Yeah, you go in a little room, and you get your real number because people were getting caught because they were using other people's numbers.
Dude, people who got the shot still got fucking COVID anyway.
Right.
So what difference does it
Here's
fucking
my
make?
biggest
You're
beef.
more likely to live.
Yeah, you're more likely to not have so many of the effects of it.
Bro, here's my
Second
biggest
shot fucked me up.
Here's
You know
my
what?
biggest beef
Vitamin
about
C, some sunshine, and lift some fucking weights, motherfuckers.
That's it. Here's my biggest beef about the whole fucking thing. So you want us to get this fucking 65th booster because there's a virus coming out that's so fucking deadly that our bodies can't fucking fight on its own, right?
It's so deadly.
It's so deadly.
Not here yet, but it's coming.
But it's coming.
We're expecting it around March of 2024.
And you're trying to
votes.
tell me that
We're
you're
gonna have to
fucking
shut everything down for 3 months.
you're trying to tell me
Mail-in
that your
votes.
fucking bullshit
Mail-in
fucking
votes.
Power Rangers mask is gonna fucking protect me from this deadly ass virus that get the fuck out of
don't
here.
disrespect Dr. Fauci, dude. That guy's a saint.
Fauci, I want your money.
I can't wait till he's in jail.
He ain't going to jail. None of those people are ever going to jail. Like, we could sit here and wish and hope on all. Nothing's ever going to happen.
He'll be in jail right after Eric Holder.
Yeah, good luck.
And right after
None of these
Obama.
people are getting in trouble. Dude. None of them.
And right after Epstein's client list.
Yeah,
Which-
bro. You know what's fucking crazy? I listened to the RFK Jr. book. So he came out with a book about Fauci and about all this, the trust the science people, like trust the science and we are the science, blah, 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 blah. And he went into depth about fucking every one of these like vaccine companies, who's what, the boards, the NIOSH, all these fucking, the NIA, all these fucking like Fauci's group and everything, how they basically have a pharmaceutical drug cartel. They have and they have the Congress by the balls, right? The worst thing is, this should have been fucking ixnayed when you do like tests and stuff like that to see if like vaccines or medications work. There's a thing called the placebo test, and that is the truest of the truest test. None of these fucking vaccines went through the placebo test. And still to this day, they haven't done any placebo tests on these vaccines. So it's just like, oh wait, we're gonna take 10 people in a room right now, give them the shot and hope for the best. And if we get 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, that's like thumbs up, they didn't die, send it out, bro.
Yeah.
Send it out. And it's nuts.
You see the whole shit with the mosquitoes now?
That's Bill Gates, West Nile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not West Nile, malaria.
Malaria, same shit.
Like,
It's like
people
the
are getting,
cousin.
we haven't had malaria in forever. Now we're
Because
getting
Bill
malaria.
Gates, he was fucking doing the shit with the mosquitoes down in
Guess
Florida.
who's making the fucking malaria vaccine?
Bill Gates.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's buying up all the farms. Why is he buying up all the farms?
Because he's going to fucking kill everybody.
So who also had all kinds of antivirus software for sale? Who developed the
Pat
whole-
McAfee, and he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
Not
that.
Pat
It makes
McAfee.
me
I don't know. It's
wonder-
McAfee. I don't know what his first name is. I'm just
It
thinking
makes
Pat
me
McAfee.
wonder, like, let's say I am the company that makes the antivirus software.
You're dead already.
How hard would it be for me to make a virus
With that,
into your
simple.
computer so that you have to buy my product?
Simple.
How hard would it be for there to be something let loose on the country so that we have to now insist that
Right.
everybody gets a vaccine? It's the same shit.
Well, it's all about
Same
obedience.
shit. They're just
Obey.
doing it differently.
It's all about
You
obedience.
see all like
Different
Pfizer
theater
and
for it.
Moderna, all their stocks are super low right
Right,
now.
right. Even Disney
So they
too.
got to get them up.
Yeah.
They got to get that money
Gotta
back
pump
up.
them numbers,
I think
baby.
we got to start investing in it. I think we might as well make some money off this. If this is going to be, I think we might as well make some fucking money
You know
off
what
it.
though? I have a thing called pride, bro. I don't want that dirty money.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. I'm just totally lying. I'm totally lying. I want that fucking dirty money. But McAfee, he Epsteined himself, and the reason why he Epsteined himself, apparently, he was living on like one of these like remote islands, right? Like laying low. He was on the lam kind of, and he was gonna fucking start releasing some of fucking Epstein's big boys, his little frequent
It's
flyers.
crazy that they could find out like what we do on our phone, listen to us all the time, but we can't get that list, huh?
It's weird. It's weird.
Wild.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
You cannot buy the bullshit that you are being sold. So there's that.
I mean, Jacob the Jew banker, Al Banker, his boss was in ties with fucking Epstein.
Oh, Chase Bank, JP
Yeah.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Every
JP Morgan,
big
Chase,
wig
yeah.
we know was, dude. And it's fucking
You know, it's funny when JP Morgan, they had to do a major settlement, like a major multi-million-dollar settlement, right? You know what the same time was going on with that?
Titanic.
The little fucking submarine that can't. The little fiberglass submarine. They're
Someone-
still alive.
Someone else just died today, right?
Yeah.
Singer from
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
I guess he really isn't an all-star, huh?
No, now he's walking on the sun.
You leave that guy alone. He's way better than your Bruce Buffer guy, Bruce Buffett.
Oh my God! Listen to this sick fuck,
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
bro.
Jimmy Buffett?
Jimmy
Yeah, I don't
Buffett.
even know who the fuck that is.
Margaritaville?
Thank you.
Dude. We got
Cheeseburger in Paradise?
Don't know this. Those sound
Get
like
drunk-
horrible
Let's
songs.
get drunk and screw. That sounds like a fucking
That
great
sounds
song.
good, but cheeseburger in paradise and
You don't like
margarita.
Yeah.
cheeseburgers?
I love cheeseburger.
Sometimes
Would
I
you
eat a
like to
cheeseburger,
have
and I
a
feel like
cheeseburger sitting on a fucking beach in Key West?
No, I'd rather like a fucking filet mignon steak and like, you know,
on a beach.
on a beach. Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure, with some shrimp.
Why not?
Surf and turf, bitch.
Better than
No, I
fucking,
want a fucking kebab on the beach.
I'm not a fan of kebabs.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
they like dirty.
But that's so weird because you love sucking dick, though.
Standing on the beach, staring at the sand, staring at an Arab with a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
Is that his lyrics?
No, that's
Oh,
that's actually the Cure.
Yeah. But I can't believe this sick fuck doesn't know who Jimmy Buffett is, like, at all. Oh, like, never, like, heard of Margaritaville.
He's like, yeah, but he's like 22 years old.
But still, like, the
How
guy's
old
a
is he?
national
33.
icon.
43?
33.
33.
The guy's a national icon. I'm 35. I know who he is.
You're a little bit more worldly, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he's just an uncultured swine.
Yes,
I
I'm
don't know.
uncultured.
Who knows?
I don't listen.
Where'd you grow up?
In the Bronx.
See? There you go.
What does that even mean?
So did Ryan.
I grew up in the city, and I grew up in North Jersey. We had a lot
you grew
more.
up in Jersey?
Jersey Shore. Northern Jersey Shore.
Don't make it up for that.
And I hung out in the city all the time.
Bro, you know what I don't understand about Jersey? When people from Jersey like, oh, I'm from Central Jersey, North Jersey, South Jersey, West Jersey. I don't understand what they mean by that. Like,
So North Jersey is generally the shit that stinks by Sayreville. Sayreville.
it must be a Jersey thing.
From Sayreville to Secaucus
It's a caucus.
on the coastline by the Hudson River. It's just smells like garbage.
Okay.
But why is that? Does anybody know why?
Yeah, from New York City. It's mostly the stuff
Yeah,
from
but
the
New York don't smell like that.
It's all the garbage from the Bronx.
Oh, stop it, you fucking Jersey stan.
But New
You
York don't
fucking
smell like that.
stan.
But Jersey Shore, Point Pleasant, Belmar, Bradley Beach, Asbury Park, like that's all really nice areas.
Sounds irrelevant to me. Sounds like fucking they could fucking fall right off the map and nobody would even miss them.
Well, whatever. It's like fucking where do you have in the Bronx that's like the big place to go?
Louis and Ernie's.
Pelham Bay Park.
Pelham Bay Park.
Biggest
Pelham
park
Bay.
in New York.
Okay. What about
Tommy's Pizza.
Yankee Stadium. Bronx Zoo. Best zoo ever.
Yeah.
Come on, we got a
Yankee
couple
Stadium?
things.
What are you gonna do? Go there and watch them lose?
And then get robbed after
Stop
when you
it.
leave.
Robbed.
Then get
Stop
robbed
it.
when
Yeah.
you leave.
Stop
Hang
it.
out on
Everyone
what's that,
down here.
Metropolitan Avenue, where the courthouse is. That's a lovely place.
Oh, you gotta love it
The
though.
Bronx is beautiful.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
I think
change it for the
Brooklyn,
world.
Brooklyn versus the Bronx. I lived in Brooklyn.
Fuck
for 6
Brooklyn.
years.
I hate
Dude,
Brooklyn.
I had to work in Brooklyn.
I loved Brooklyn.
I had to work in Brooklyn for 6 years. I honestly would rather fucking watch grass grow than ever going to Brooklyn or live in
All right,
Brooklyn.
better restaurants, Bronx or Brooklyn?
Restaurants?
Depends.
Like, what
It
are we
depends.
looking for? What are we looking
It depends.
Italian food?
for? Italian food?
Bronx.
Greek food?
Bronx. Go
Bronx.
down to Arthur Avenue.
Greek
Be good.
Bronx.
Greek? All our diners. All our diners.
Yeah.
Every diner is
Literally.
a Greek owner.
Everything.
Pizza? Bronx.
Bronx.
No.
Ellen B's Spumoni's good.
Ellen
But
B's
that guy
good,
got
and
killed.
DeFaro's
You know that
is
guy
good.
got killed
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
parking lot?
Yeah.
For like $5,000.
He owed money to the mob.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And it was way more than $5,000. It was.
I heard
No,
he had $5,000 in his pocket.
right,
They robbed
but
him for $5,000.
He also had a gambling problem, too.
Owing money to the mob isn't anywhere near as bad as pissing off a Sicario from the cartel.
You know what? How about this? Send him my way, dude. I bet I win.
How are you going to win morally?
I don't lose,
So,
bro.
Let me ask you a question. Did you even get your pistol permit yet?
No, I don't need one.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I shoot with this mind, dude. No, but Ryan said he's going to send me over all the paperwork.
All right.
He said that like 2 weeks ago.
This is literally like 4 days ago.
And I didn't
2
get one
months
text.
from this date.
No. It got to be 2 months from when I start.
You said 2 months from now.
From when I start. That's not fair. What if I don't get
But
it?
once you're in the process of getting your permit, then you can start training.
Well, I think that's when the 2 months should start.
Isn't that right?
Okay, yeah.
The day I'm able to physically shoot it is the day it starts. 2 months from that point.
Okay.
Or I could just walk in and beat you guys blind fire. Like just walk in first day.
Oh, my God. I want this.
right now.
Like if we go out right now and we go, yeah, why not?
You know, the range is literally 3 minutes away.
Dude, it's extra $200 in my pocket.
Oh, my God.
Come on, dude.
Ange, I'm going to be having you cleaning my house for the rest of the month.
Don't lose, bro.
Oh, my God.
Anything you put me at, I succeed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a book of fucking Hooked on Phonics.
I'll read it and I'll be fine.
I want you to read that.
That's not
Cat
the
in the
best.
Hat.
You know, I forgot that's what I wanted to bring.
Dr. Seuss.
I had a bunch of like cardstock paper, and I was going to print some 3 or 4 syllable words on it and see if we could do like a flashcard.
That's fucked up. I'm not retarded. I just can't
Instead
pronounce
of like
words.
a Rorschach test, it's a pronunciation test.
I could read really
Like
good.
hippopotamus, he's going to be like hip
Hip hop anonymous?
Hip hop anonymous.
I could read really good. I just have a speech
He's
impediment.
going
And
to
I
be
can't.
Philippines. No, that's Philippines.
This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
Canada.
You know what's even better? You know what's even better? I think about a week ago, I still have the receipts on my phone. Ange didn't know how to pronounce a word, so I had to literally do the voice record and say the word to him so he could fucking figure
Masculinity.
out how to... Masculinity. There you
Couldn't
go.
pronounce it. I could not pronounce it.
Masculinity.
No, so I text him like, dude, having trouble here. What's the opposite of a feminist? He's like, you don't know this word? I said, dude,
Chauvinist.
I can't say it. I can't say the fucking word. He had to like fucking, you know, when you Google a word and it comes in like quotations, not quotations. I'm not even gonna try to say what they are.
So I had to...
Parentheses.
What is it?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. Yeah. Okay.
That's a big word. That's a big word. I'm getting
So I
better.
broke it down like by syllables, like clapping. And I was like, masculinity.
Mescalinium.
Both your glasses suck. How about that?
You're just mad, bro. You're just mad.
I don't like being there.
So those, how much do those cost?
These were, I'd say about probably like $90, $80, something like that.
$16.
16 Dura?
Yeah, $16.
Yeah, but
16 Dura.
those guys ain't.
Oh.
Those guys ain't gonna sponsor us.
Yeah.
I got these on 95 down in Virginia by Petersburg, Virginia.
Okay.
Right. So I get off the highway. I had to get gas, get something to drink.
Okay.
Heading down to our range down in Yale, and I get off. There's a Shell station, so I go in the Shell station, and I'm looking at the glasses, and I hear from behind the counter, "I really like your truck."
Was it me?
I swear to God, I was like, "What's fucking going on here?" The dude behind the counter is probably about Sean's height, but with Tom's build.
Oh my God.
Like this little skinny guy.
Oh, yeah, that's great. My friend's got a Toyota, too. It looks really cool. I like that a lot.
And I'm like,
Give me the glasses.
this dude is fucking with me, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. I have, I got another truck. I was talking
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, dude. You going off-roading with that?
Oh my.
with this fucking voice like that. And I'm like, I really need to get what I need to get because I don't know how long I can keep this together.
So wait, you think he was trolling you?
No, he was straight up.
That'll be like $4. That's 75 cents. Thanks. Here's your change.
How old was he?
He's probably late 20s,
Oh my God.
right?
Oh my God. So that means
Not a
he's-
bad looking dude. Like, you know, he looked like he worked out when.
Just don't speak ever.
But holy moly. Like, when you see somebody talk and their voice doesn't match like what you think they should sound like.
Yeah.
Like he should have sounded like any other person. He's like,
Oh, hey, how you doing, guy? What's happening? What else can I
It's
get
not
you?
nice to make fun of people like that.
good Lord.
Oh my God. Look at Angie.
That's
fucking-
almost as bad as leaving someone on the side of the road to make
there was-
someone that
there
they
was-
can't change anything
There
about
was
it.
nothing as bad as that. Someone who worked their ass off.
And then
all
you took
day
their
for
money
you,
too.
and you just fucking.
Yo, he got two.
Threw him
he
out of the
probably
car.
got some 2 really good coffees, dude.
Oh my God.
2 really
Such
good
a piece of
coffees.
shit.
What did you guys do that day? Like, what kind of work?
We were
was it?
ripping down black iron in a school on like 4 floors,
He's
and we
gonna
got it
take-
all done.
He's gonna take all that fucking black iron, and he's gonna shove it up your fucking
Right up your
ass.
fucking
He
ass.
finds you.
Nah, he was little. I would fuck him up.
He's gonna
dude.
like stick rebar out of every
God.
fucking orifice
Spit
of your
roast
body.
him.
Nah, he was older than me. He's probably old, decrepit. He probably
Yeah, but those Mexicans, they last for at
So
least
you
a good
took
98
advantage
years.
of the elderly then.
well, he wasn't older at the time. He's probably like your age now, decrepit, falling apart.
What is it?
me.
What is he?
Decrepit.
What is it?
Decrepit. What is the word?
What?
Decrepit? Isn't that like a pharmaceutical drug? The side effects of decrepit are inability to speak
Yeah,
clearly.
decrepit. Yeah.
What
are you,
is the
German?
word?
What? Decrepit.
Decrepit.
Decrepit. What did I say?
Decrepit.
I don't like these games.
Dupinkus.
I'm very intelligent. I
you're
promise you guys, I'm not a dumb person. I'm very smart. I bet I have a better IQ
I'm
than both.
smart. I know things. I'm smart.
I bet I have a better IQ
Quiet,
than both. of you.
Fredo.
Hey,
Fredo.
who was getting mad when they
Michael,
were
I
calling
know
him
things.
Fredo?
I'm smart.
Who was getting mad?
Cuomo.
Yeah, didn't he like fight someone in the
Yeah, he
fucking?
put his hands on somebody.
Bro,
big
it's like,
dude
don't
too,
fucking
right?
call me that.
He's a big dude too, right?
Yo, he's actually jacked. He's pretty fucking jacked. He's a sick fuck.
RFK's fucking jacked.
Yeah, he
You
is.
seen him benching at the beach?
Yeah, the Muscle Beach.
He's old
Bro,
too.
he's like in his 70s.
Yeah, he's like pushing Ben's age.
But dude, he's
Dude, you fuck with me, I gotta fuck back.
so he's actually. But bro, you know that man's definitely on like HGH. You know, I want to see his supplement list.
I don't care for our president's on steroids.
Speaking
I
of
don't
Kennedys, John F. Kennedy Jr. Remember him?
Yeah,
Plane went down.
yeah. In Martha's Vineyard.
Wasn't he supposed to run for senator for New York?
Yeah, was it senator or was
And then when
he was like a
his
high projecting
plane
to be like?
crashed, yeah, guess who took the spot as senator?
Who?
Who was a New York senator that we had for a while? Recently ran for president and lost.
Who? Hillary? Oh, I'm not
Clinton.
surprised.
Oh yeah,
Hillary
got
Clinton
Clinton.
had
Well,
him
now we're
killed.
canceled.
Clinton's
Now,
had
Ben,
him killed.
thanks. Now, episode 21, the end all be all.
The end all be all. Well, it was a good run. We made it. We made it this far. Fucking
Lucky number 21.
holy
They're
shit!
not giving RFK fucking security either.
How sick is that?
They're
How
denying
sick is
him.
that? How
Like,
sick
if I
is
was
that?
him, I would want nothing to do with politics. Like, they're killing your whole
Do
family.
you not see what's going on?
Of course.
Do you not see like
Bro, they're not-
the
they're-
way they're doing this?
Bro, you know what's sick? They're not hosting any Democratic fucking primary elections. Like they're not
Debates.
doing any type of debates elections.
Yeah,
Wrong with
because
me.
they're going to get their
Debates.
asses handed to them.
And then
they're all a
hold
bunch
on,
of liars.
you know that guy that does like the Instagram clips? He's like, well, did you see this? And then next,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. So, fucking Zelensky in Ukraine, right? He's saying now that Ukraine will not hold a fucking presidential election unless the U.S. financially funds it, and you know it ain't gonna be for like a couple $100.
Amazing.
Why do we got to fund their shit?
Next, yeah,
Hawaii's done. Why can't
Bro.
we just take our money and build Hawaii?
Oh, and speaking of Hawaii, remember how we were talking about fucking The Rock and Oprah, right? Bro, they have a way with words, and I didn't even pick up on it until somebody said it, and they're a bunch of fucking scumbags, and now, like, the jig is up. So, you know how...
They're fake, just
You know
like
how
wrestling.
Oprah, you know how Oprah and The Rock were like, we're gonna pledge $10 million to for like the town of Lahaina, right? Or community. So we are going to pledge and come up with $10 million. Basically, you know what they're saying? They're going to grift and fucking fucking host fundraisers to get $10 million rather than
just give
opening up their fucking massive bank accounts and just be like, yeah, bro.
It's a write-off for them.
Even if Oprah gave $10 million,
she's worth billions.
that's like me taking $1.50 out of my pocket and saying, here, I want to help.
Right. Yeah. Well, she doesn't want to help.
My thing
She
is,
doesn't want to help. She just wants, all she wants is publicity time.
my whole thing is they
airtime.
own land out there. So you would think like, hey, this is my community.
But they want
too.
more. She's
I know.
buying more
I know.
land.
That's what it all comes
And
down.
the most fucked up part is whatever houses that are secure, that didn't burn, that the few that made it, all of a sudden the state now from their fucking piece of shit fucking governor or whatever the fuck
owns
he is.
that land now.
He owns the land and they're giving them eviction notices of 45 days. They're like, hey, listen, I know your house totally survived. It's not fucked up at all. It's sustainable. You can live here, but here's a fucking eviction notice, 45 days. You gotta get the fuck out, dog. What? It's a real thing. And it's like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Because fucking Hawaii, they're trying to buy up all the fucking land and they're gonna fucking turning into the built back better, fucking eco-friendly, carbon neutral, shamalama ding dong.
It's going to be Epstein Island version 2.
Yeah. Nah, I think the Hawaiians
Nah,
are going to fight
it's too-
back, dude. I think the Hawaiians are going to fight back.
Bro, you know what I'm waiting
They're
for,
very
right?
prideful
so.
people.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the ha.
I mean,
I'm
that-
waiting for them to fucking hock
That
it
ain't
up.
going to work when fucking you got military sitting there
And
aiming
direct-
their guns at you.
and direct energy weapons.
But I would like to see them fight back. They're very prideful people.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll pay a pay-per-view event to see a direct energy weapon fucking Independence Day, Hawaii.
That's fucked up. I
can't
wouldn't
stand
fucking
The
do
Rock
that.
anyway.
Why not?
The Rock?
Wait, what about what
I
happened?
can't stand The Rock.
Why?
It's terrible. Terrible.
He fell off, dude. He fell off, right?
They're
Like,
all,
go
they're
back
all-
to
they're all
WWE,
like,
dog.
They're all like woke now. Like
Yeah.
Well, that's
Batista,
the whole world.
The Rock.
But like, I hate when people
Is
forget where they
Batista
came
woke?
from. Yeah, he is. He's super woke.
Because I
Yeah,
feel like
he's-
with that whole
he's a
shit with James
total-
Gunn happened,
no.
like he stuck to his guns. He's like,
No.
fuck that. James Gunn's my boy. You guys can't cancel him. Fuck you guys.
Dude, I think Batista one time had something with, said something like Republicans and like putting them into a fucking tree grinder, like wood chipper or some shit. Bottom line is he's super fucking woke.
He said he supports the Second Amendment and he's a gun owner, but people that have AR-15s, that's just stupid.
Well, again, I love when
So,
people like you
here's
can't
what
have,
I don't want from any musician, any actor, any actress, any entertainer. I don't want your fucking opinion.
Politically,
facts.
I don't want it.
We
Big
do
facts.
not pay you for your opinion. We
Dance,
pay
clown.
you to dance.
Dance,
and
clown.
entertain, and that's it. And if you have no knowledge on the subject, shut the fuck up and take your paycheck and do your little dance.
Right.
And pretend that you are somebody. You guys got like Liam Neeson, right? Very anti-gun.
Meanwhile, he
But-
made his living all fucking guns.
Every fucking movie that's
Guns, killing.
the past 10 years that have actually gone straight to video has all been him shooting people.
Right.
I like
Right.
Liam Neeson.
Sylvester Stallone.
He's anti-gun?
Yeah.
Really?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Screw your freedom. How
Oh,
about
yeah.
you go back to Austria and then tell me about freedom? Go fuck yourself.
You ever see Sylvester Stallone's fucking porno back in the day?
He has a porno?
Yeah, he does. You guys didn't know
No
this?
way.
No.
Who would know? Would I know? Would I know?
All right.
He's got a point there.
Right? Well,
Like,
trust
how old
daddy.
are we talking?
I'm talking about like when you're going down your fucking porn fucking black hole and you somehow type in like vintage porn and it's like the
type that,
waka
but
waka
okay.
chow waka waka wow waka waka
Like
wow,
70s
waka,
porn?
waka. Yeah, 70s. It's probably 70s. Yes,
They show his
before
dick?
80s. It's definitely before 80s.
They show his dick?
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
a bush?
Well, of course, he's back
You
in
got
the
a
day.
bush, right?
He's back in the day.
Was he hung?
He was. It was not. It was nice. It was all right. It was all right. It was serviceable. It was good. But I think it was like
Questions you got to ask, Ben.
his first movie. It was like A Day at Polly's or some shit like that. I was like, I forgot his name. I forgot. But it's a known fact. Sylvester Stallone, his first on-screen like production,
Was it
porno.
porno?
Yep.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's anti-gun, too. I feel like he would be. He has like 3 beautiful daughters. Like, I think those guys should be pro-gun. Like, his daughters are phenomenal. They're
It's amazing.
supermodels.
It's amazing how something so ugly can produce,
Produce
something.
Knock him down while you try knocking me down.
Don't you matter? No, that's Tom Toretto. That's Vin Diesel. That was Vin Diesel.
I
Doesn't matter.
don't like Vin Diesel either.
He's a fucking piece.
There's another one.
He's another one. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
See, you guys look too much into
They're
it.
all woke.
Well, the problem is it gets fucking shoved in our faces. You know.
Not if you just don't turn it on.
Well, the problem is like when you shoot guns and like you're into like gun things, you all of a sudden have great white knights and like fucking people who feel like we need to hear their opinion. Be like, well, look what this person says and blah, 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 blah. Like, you think I give a flying fuck what this person thinks? This is the reason why I want to have a fucking gun, you know? And now, like I was saying last week, you want to talk about the fucking our government fucking trying to keep the middle class and the poor fucking unarmed and doing the right thing? They fucking taxing ammo now and background checks. It's all fucking bullshit.
Tax is different. Dude, I do get the background check. I do.
For ammo?
In a way, yeah.
Why?
Because if I have an illegal gun, I'm going to buy ammo.
If you have an illegal gun, you're getting ammo.
I'm playing like the borderline here.
If you have an illegal gun,
You're
first
getting
of all,
ammo.
there's no such thing as an illegal gun. Like, this is not an illegal can. You are in illegal possession or illegally possessing
I
a firearm.
illegally possess a firearm, and I go to buy.
And you are not that guy who's going to have a firearm, like a prohibited person who has a firearm is not going to a gun store to buy ammunition.
Right. It's just not a thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, they're getting it.
It's just not a thing. It's not a thing. Like, it's...
Thanks for shutting me down there, Ben.
I'm just saying, like, you're not going to see an illegal gun owner, a felon, or somebody walking into a gun shop going, oh, I need to get a box of 9mm.
Right.
Because what's the guy behind the counter going to say as soon as he puts the fucking 9mm up on the counter? So let me see your pistol permit.
Word.
Go try to
You
buy
have to
shit
show your permit to get ammo?
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah.
Is that everywhere or just New York?
Just for pistol ammo in New York.
But if you want shotgun or
Yeah, most
just go and get it?
They want to see your ID.
Just your ID?
Yeah. So if you go over to Walmart, right, and you ask for like 22s,
Right.
they'll want to see your permit. If you ask for shotgun shells, they'll want to see your driver's license.
See, I didn't know that. What's the difference?
So 22
Why
rounds.
do they do that?
So 22 rounds is basically like a glorified BB gun. They're fucking.
Yeah,
they're like cap guns. But you still kill
They'll
somebody.
do the
You go
fucking
in
job,
rifle or
though.
pistol. Oh, yeah.
They'll get the job done.
What about with a rifle round?
So like what, 5.56?
Yeah.
I
You
don't even
getting
know.
ID'd or you getting...
Well, if you go to an armory right now,
places, yeah.
yeah.
Some
If, you go to, if I go to Precision right now, they'll.
I just don't know why they split it up. What's the difference if you buy one or the other?
Go there, though.
So that's the thing. So, for example, so the whole assault weapons, we don't need weapons of war, blah, 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 right? So I can have an AR-15, a scary looking big boom boom gun, right? That shoots 22s, like, so 22 rounds. Again, they're like fucking, they look like glorified cap gun rounds.
Yeah, but it looks like an AR-15, so it's
So it's scary,
it's
big
more
scary
dangerous.
gun. It's a
More
big scary gun.
dangerous.
And they're
The
like,
way that
and
it looks.
And my fucking, in my Glock, right, or one of my Canics in the state of Pennsylvania, I can carry 17 rounds with no problem.
You can carry 20.
Remind me
carry
when
20.
this is
Carry
over to
fucking
tell you a story off air.
Of 9mm. So it's like, what are we doing here? So I could fucking basically have a glorified BB gun that you're gonna call a weapon of war, as opposed to my 20-round fucking Glock right now.
You know more than me, dude. I'm just some bystander here.
The problem is that it's optics. People are reacting out of fear and fucking lack of knowledge, and basically they're kind of guarded.
And the truth won't sell.
Right.
Truth won't sell media spots and won't sell newspapers.
And they shut down people like you guys who actually know what you guys are talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If they had actually asked anybody who had a real knowledge of any of this stuff before they passed those last bunch of bullshit laws in New York, they would see how ridiculous the whole thing is.
So with the
But at the same time, they don't care.
Right, they
So
don't give a
like
fuck.
they're not going to ask anybody who actually could give them a real answer on anything because they don't care. It doesn't fit the agenda. They're not looking to improve the concealed carry improvement act.
educate, train, you
No,
know.
they're looking for ways to chisel away
Right.
at everything.
They're making it, like I was saying,
by
where
piece.
it's fucking, it's such a pain in the balls, such a pain in the hassle, where some people are gonna be like, you know what, fuck this, man. I don't need this shit anymore.
So I have a question.
They're actually proposing a 1,000% tax on ammunition and firearm sales.
Looks like I'll be pressing my own rounds.
So
Well, how much does a box of, like, let's just say 9mm go for right now?
So
$16, $17, $18.
I usually buy by the thousands. So I'll get 1,000 rounds of 9mm.
For how much?
On average, right now, you're looking at 300, 315, maybe 285.
So that price is going to fucking skyrocket.
When I first started shooting, I'd say about a year and a couple months ago, there was a shortage. You know, everything was fucking raised because the shipping, whatever. Thanks a lot, Pete Booty Juice. Anyway, like 1,000 rounds was going for about 400, $415, maybe
Oh,
$385.
it was like $6.99 too at one point during COVID.
That's
Jesus
insane.
fucking
That's
Christ.
insane.
Right.
And a lot of that was stores. A lot of it was
Supply.
distributors.
Supply and
Just
demand.
trying to fucking make up some extra
Yeah,
cash.
because there were people, there were stores I know for a fact that had stock, and when prices went up, they went,
fucking-
oh shit,
they gouged?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Almost every fucking store.
They would lose
did
my
it.
business. I swear to
Almost
God.
every store did it.
If I was
Well, they
that
were
guy,
doing that with fucking Lysol wipes. They were doing that with fucking Bounty. They were doing it with fucking
paper
dish
towels,
soap,
toilet paper,
Toilet
bro.
paper.
Yeah.
milk,
bottled water.
whatever. Everything
Bro,
fucking skyrocketed.
Remember that story in Borough Park, the fucking Jewish guy? He had a quote unquote medical office, a medical building. And like, remember like when we used to go into like Target and they would have like fucking barriers for the toilet paper and the,
Yeah.
so like one per person, right?
Yeah.
They fucking went to this fucking Jewish guy's house, you know, with the fucking Hasidics.
Acidics.
Yeah, they went to fucking his house, right? Inside this quote unquote medical office, the fucking FBI raided him. He had like truckfuls of, you know, rubber gloves, toilet paper, paper towels, Lysol.
raided him?
Well, they literally kicked his fucking door down.
Well, he spent the money. It's his.
You know what? That's the thing. If he's using it,
No, I think he was flipping it. I think he was flipping it for. He
Well,
was.
people were doing that with the fucking gas too. You remember when like all the storms were happening?
That's illegal, price
and you
tag.
couldn't
Yeah.
fucking get gas, and you what they say like, oh, if your license plate ends with a fucking an even number, you go on Tuesday.
yeah.
Remember that,
Bro.
People were fucking getting gas and selling $100 for fucking the little fucking $20 fucking tanks.
Well, if you think about it, like think about like in the middle of COVID, like the craziest of like fucking craziest of the craziest like laws or rules that you had to do. Like remember that they didn't know that if COVID like went into your eyes or went into your hands, so you had to wear rubber gloves.
I
Or
like
like
the. We were talking about this last night. You're in line at the, you know, wherever it is. Like, let's say you're in line at CVS,
Okay.
or Rite Aid, or somewhere that has one of those, the lines that do
The velvet
that.
Yeah,
things,
the snake line. Yeah, the snake
line.
Yeah.
And you have to stay 6 feet apart from the person in front of you. But if the person in front of you happens to come around to the other side of where it goes
Now you're-
around, and you're standing next to the person,
Totally fine.
right? You're facing
You're
that
good.
way. I'm facing this way.
COVID doesn't know.
But we still have to maintain 6 feet front or back, but side to side. Like, okay, it can't go that way. It doesn't move in that direction.
Oh my God.
Or like, I go to the restaurant. You have to wear your mask if you're standing up.
When you go to the
get
bathroom.
when you get to your table, you can take your mask off.
Oh
once
my
you're at your
God.
table. Like,
safe.
oh, it can't get me here.
Question. Someone was telling me that the cops and everything, like especially upstate and even in the city, they have them now. When a firearm is fired, right? If I take a gun and I shoot in the air,
They're taking it for investigation.
No, there's a ping. Like they know where.
So, yeah,
that's where. Like they know the general area of where that gun was
cities
shot.
have these sensors that are
Supposedly, we have
triangulate.
that up here.
I could see that. Oh, that's fine because you
I
know
don't
how
know
many
if that
people
was a real
hunt
thing.
though.
That's-
Like,
Someone said that to me. I was like, I don't know.
They
About
don't
that.
have it by my house, that's for sure.
well, put it
saying,
this way:
just saying.
between our two towns, right? There's probably a total of about 20 cops that have to cover both areas. So you fucking think that the 4 cops that are awake right now, if a ping goes off, right? They're gonna be like, "Whoop, gotta go inspect this," or they're gonna be like, "Nah, just somebody's just shooting," you know. Now, if
Or lighting off
A fire-
M80s,
a fire,
or a piece of wood fell over and it was really loud when it
Right.
hit the ground. I mean,
or if my tractor backfires,
yeah. Or your ass backfires.
right, if
We
my
see that
wife,
shit
my
that-
wife gets out of line.
You seen that shit that they did in the city with the drones, the cops for the backyard parties?
No.
No,
Like they were sending out drones to people's. You could look it up. They were sending out drones into people's backyards instead of sending cops out there to investigate when they were getting noise complaints.
there was a
all
South
weekend.
Park episode about that.
No,
you know?
they're really doing it now. There's a guy
That
who's
wouldn't last
he's
long.
flipping out on the fucking cops because his whole party. There was a fucking police drone watching his whole fucking party.
Yeah, the cops are probably fucking look at this bomb ass fucking party right now.
That's invasion of privacy, though.
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
You're behind a gate.
100%.
That is, yeah, you are protected by the Fourth
Now, what would happen
Amendment.
if you shoot that fucking thing down?
See,
Assault, destruction of police
discharge of
property.
a firearm within city limits for sure.
All right, so when even
Destruction of, police
when
property
we were working
or
on
city
the
property.
when we were working on George Washington Bridge, they would send drones up, like on top. A guy, I didn't work with him. He was in a different like field.
Mm-hmm.
He was up there and he gave the fucking thing of the finger. He thought it was someone fucking with him. Who's the people that run the bridges?
MTA.
The bridge and tunnels.
Yeah, what the fuck are they called?
The DOT.
DOT?
MTA.
They made him lose his
Oh, yeah.
fucking job. Like he got fired for that because he gave up the finger to the fucking thing and like said it was harassment and everything.
First Amendment.
Well, he
Unless
lost his fucking job.
unless he signed a waiver saying that.
They never said, "Hey, we're gonna have a drone." He thought it was like some kid on the fucking street, like with a fucking high-end drone.
I would have fought that.
No, he lost his job. Everything, dude.
Really?
He can't work on those jobs anymore. Port Authority. Port Authority. That's what it is.
Port Authority. Pork Authority.
He clearly doesn't have good lawyers, because if I was a lawyer, I would be like, come here, motherfucker.
There's really nothing you could do against those people, though, dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do.
Well, if the city, I mean, they just pay out. If you have the right last name and right skin complexion, they just pay right the fuck out.
So another question for you, Ben.
Yeah.
At what age is a good age to start teaching your kids? Like, say I had firearms in my house. Mm-hmm. What is a good age to start teaching my kids, like, the importance of it? Because I seen a whole video on this guy, and they're like, oh, well, where do you keep your guns? He has, like,
everywhere.
Like 12-year-old kids. He goes, I come home, I put my gun on the kitchen table.
I seen
my
that
kids
guy,
won't touch my gun. He goes, I taught them the important, like, you know what I mean?
At an age where they can understand and comprehend. So it's always based on the kid himself. So like 8 years old, 7 years old, 9 years old, right? And then at what point do they really understand, like, and can accept the responsibility of something that you tell them to do?
Right.
What's the youngest you've seen someone shoot?
I've seen 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Really?
I actually had a class.
Probably shoot better than Ange anyway.
So I had a class.
That's the challenge. Me
Years
against a
ago.
10-year-old.
Had a class years ago down in Virginia, just west, or actually east of Richmond, and it was in my buddy's backyard. He had a range set up in his backyard, and everybody came down. We had like 15 people in the class, and he calls me like 2 or 3 days before the class, and he says, "Hey man, my son wants to know if he can, jump in the class." And I was like, I'm like, "How old's your son?" He goes, "Oh, he's 14."
Now, do you feel like, all right, here come red flags? Like, I'd be like,
So
14's that age, dude. That's
it's
like
his range, though, right? And I'm like, "Does he know what he's doing?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's pretty good. He knows what he's doing." So, but still, I'm thinking 14 years old,
right?
Like, fuck it.
I know
what could you
14. I know
possibly know.
I know 14-year-old me. Not the best idea to have a gun.
So, I'm like, "All right, well, dude, it's your range." I said, "I tell you what,
everybody gets body armor.
have your kid come early."
It's illegal.
Right, have him to come down to the range early. I'll do like a little 15, 20, 30-minute thing with him, and I'll do like an assessment.
Yeah.
And if I think that he's not going to be like a hazard or it's going to slow the class down, then sure, no problem.
Like every responsible instructor would do.
Yeah. So a kid comes down, dude. He's all decked out. He's got his chest rig on. He's got his belt with his Glock.
He plays way too much Call of Duty.
And he's got his AR, and I'm like, cool AR. What is it? And he goes, I built it. And I'm like, you and your dad built it? And he goes, no, I built it.
Like, this kid's all right.
And I was like,
I know a lot of people who do that, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, wise ass, here we go. So we're looking at a piece of steel about 30 yards away, little like 8-inch plate, right? And I'm like, all right, get your rifle loaded up. He loads up his rifle, and he's sitting here, and I'm like, he's in this low ready position. And I go, all right, dude. 5 rounds, fast as you can, into that steel. Don't fucking miss on the fight command. He goes, yeah. He goes, all right, fight. He goes, ding, 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 ding.
Like, this kid's all right.
Down, and he goes, he's looking, fucking gets back into position.
This kid's all right.
And then I go,
You're in.
all right, 5 rounds pistol. And he goes, okay.
Same distance?
Same distance. Same plate, same distance. He's sitting here. He's like, whew. I'm like, shooter ready? He's like, yeah. I'm like, fight. Draws. He goes,
Party foul.
party foul. Ding, 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 ding. Comes back to compressed. Checks left. Back in the holster. And I'm like, all right, man, how about this?
You didn't say, yeah, you're coming to the class, done.
Fuck no.
Not yet.
I go, all
Ben's
right,
ego's getting
you're
fucked
going to
with.
give me 5 rounds rifle. Safety on, sling it. Transition to pistol. Give me 5 rounds with pistol.
And he choke up?
And I said, you got 10 seconds to give me 5 of each round, 5 from each. Dude, it was like ding, 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 in fucking 7.5 seconds.
At 14.
Were you pitching a tent? Tell me.
I was like,
Can I take him?
I was like, all right, you're in the class, no problem.
We got a competition coming up.
That fucking kid shot better than like 80, 90% of the dudes that were in that class. And we had 2 dudes that were LE, another dude who was part of the Prince George SWAT team from Maryland. Like, it was just like, holy shit, this kid's fucking killing it. And then I find out afterwards, his dad's like, yeah, he's the local Southern Virginia champion trap and skeet shooter.
Well, why wouldn't you say that, you fucking
Motherfucker.
He did that just to, like, show you. Like, so, question, Adam.
So
Go ahead.
at the same time, like,
Yeah.
a year later, had a couple people that wanted to do a private shotgun class, husband, wife, and 2 kids. And both kids were like, yeah, we want to shoot shotgun, blah, 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 blah. They each took 1 shot and went, nope, we're done.
That's it.
And they went and sat while, the
I respect
husband
that.
and wife.
I respect
I
that.
almost broke my whole fucking cheekbone with a shotgun. First time I ever shot a shotgun. I went to a range in PA, and the guy's like, keep it on your fucking shoulder for the. Yeah, I must have fucked the way I fucking put my head, like the way I did when it fucking kicked up, because I
You
basically
gotta be
almost
careful,
had my
dude.
cheekbone
You're lucky
resting on the barrel. Like,
you had eyes on? You had
no, I had nothing on, dude. It was just one of those fucking like bullshit places, like go shoot everything.
Yeah.
They had like a fucking 50 cal sniper, but it was mounted.
Yeah.
You had to lay down with it.
Yeah.
And like you had to keep your, even while it was mounted, they made you keep like fucking like 6 inches off the fucking like your eyesight. But I had I guess the way I fucking had it, when I fucking shot this thing, the way it kicked up, like I felt it like graze my cheek. And he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, dude, I was like, you told me to get. I was like, dude, you told me to get comfortable. He goes, but I told you, don't fucking do that. I was like, my bad, I won't do it again, bro.
So
My bad.
you bring up a good point
Fucking
because
New Yorkers going to Pennsylvania.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking- So you bring up a good point because before I started like taking shooting seriously and getting into the culture and blah blah blah, every time I shot prior to that would be like on a bachelor party. We're in Texas, Nashville, and going to the range and what gun do you want and blah blah blah, and you're like, I'll take that cool black looking one, and I'll take this cool looking, you know what I mean? So I didn't have any concept, or nor did my friends. We just, I guess,
Wanted to
fucking shoot shit, right? Hit a target, make believe you know how to load a magazine up, make believe you know how to hold a gun, whatever, because you don't want to be that guy. But like the amount of places I've been to and the range masters and like these places, I honestly
You don't know how it's legal, right? Like,
not that it's illegal. I am so surprised that we don't hear more stories about incidents, fatalities, accidents, because like you get some really reckless fucking people like on those lines in there, and like there's a lot going on. Usually there's like groups of 3 or 4, and then who else got more people who's walking around. You know how many times like thank God the gun was empty, and like I'd be done and I look back, when I'm fucking flashing, and you're like,
you don't realize
they
like,
say,
at
don't do that, but this is like the 3rd time you're ever doing it. You could tell me till I'm blue in the face, don't do that. I'm probably gonna do it.
It's like just nonchalant, like, oh, how'd I do, type of shit.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's
like
amazing.
I did that shit when I was younger, but like now I don't even think I'd feel comfortable going into one of those places. I swear to God.
Honestly,
I try to avoid going to public ranges. And even like the private ranges, we were at one of our ranges that we shoot at the other day, and the guy shows up, obviously a new shooter, and he's taking all his stuff out and he's putting a magazine in and turning the gun sideways to rack it.
Jesus Christ.
And he pointed it. It was my wife, me, and a friend of ours. And
Is it a handgun?
This guy was over here. Yeah. He turned it sideways, and I just looked at him. I went, "Hey, man, do you mind not pointing your fucking gun at me?"
Right.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm like, I know you didn't realize.
That's the problem.
I'm like, if you realized it, you wouldn't have fucking done it.
So, like I said, Ange, before we start our competition for like a day or two, we'll do some dry firing, and like I'll teach you like how to not kill yourself or like somebody around you, just to like the basics. So,
Dude, I'll shoot a fucking raisin from a fucking football field away. All right.
Oh my God. So, by the way, the thing is,
The only thing he's gonna shoot his mouth off for the rest of the day.
Bro, Ben, you're gonna host. You're gonna fucking pick 3 quals of your choice.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Last week we did the fucking FBI qual, but apparently my score I would have been like a range fucking master, whatever the fuck it is. So
After this, I want to ask a question.
all right, so Ben, you're gonna pick 3 quals.
Okay.
You're being, I don't want to know because I'm not worried
All right.
because I'm fucking.
Sure.
And whatever they're gonna be, and if we do, we'll do. I don't want to waste everybody's time on a Wednesday, so maybe like a Monday we'll go.
We could go anytime you want. We all throw down $100, and a winner gets the loot.
What should he shoot? Should
And
he
then
shoot?
the winner got to take the other 2 people out
He's
for
gonna
dinner.
need all the help he can get. Should he shoot the fucking?
You know what? I'll take you both out to dinner with the money.
Iron and Wine, baby. Fucking
Hell
Chef
yeah.
Tom.
That's right. Iron and Wine over on Route 22 in Patterson.
That's our new.
IronandWineRestaurant.com.
So, I have a
Look 'em
question,
up on
man.
Instagram.
And I don't want to start like a fucking problem amongst any fucking group here. Who would you
where is the H?
Who would you say is the best shooters you encountered? Like, obviously you dealt with like people in the military branch, you dealt with cops, you dealt with fucking, you know what I mean?
Either competitive shooters or civilians that are really, really into it and really spend a lot of time shooting.
Like they're better than some of the SWAT guys. They're better like
100%.
Really?
1,000%.
100%. I know for a fact I probably shoot better than 90% of law enforcement.
So
is that a solid statement? You could vouch him on that?
There are, yeah, actually.
All right.
There are a lot of interesting situations, though. So I was down at a class in Jersey. Buddy of mine was teaching, and I was like, I'm going to come out to this class. I got the day off. It was like a Wednesday, Thursday kind of deal. And normally, like if I go into a class, I'm somewhere within like the top 3 or 5 of the shooters. This class, there was 20 people, and I was in the bottom 3.
Really?
Wow.
Which was fucking wild for me. And I was
How
like...
mad were you?
I wasn't mad at all. I was actually impressed because these guys were all... there was 3 counties from Jersey, and they were the SWAT teams from all 3 of those counties.
And you were on that day, or you had an off day?
No, I was on. I was fine, dude. I was shooting my normal shit. These guys were just with
That
rifle. Good. With rifle, they were fucking on point. Like, holy shit, I am not fucking around in those 3 counties.
Didn't you just Didn't you just do like a CIA? You went to like the CIA headquarters to train or something shit like that, or
I can't
FBI?
talk about it.
Oh, that never happened.
Confidential. You were shooting aliens, Ben?
Ben's a fucking narc. Ben's a fucking
Actually,
narc.
at Area 52.
Ben was shooting fucking aliens. Ben was shooting fucking aliens, dude.
Unbelievable.
Now,
Are they green?
So it's interesting because we have. I mean, you've seen we've had plenty of law enforcement come into classes, and you see how they shoot.
And their ego
And
just
but
makes
then you
me more
see
mad.
somebody
Their
how,
ego
like-
makes me more mad.
So our buddy Justin, you see how somebody like Justin shoots.
Yep.
Justin's a damn fine shooter, right? Sean is a great shooter.
Yeah.
So when you see these guys come in, and then you see the way that other people shoot, it's interesting. I had a guy who was a retired NYPD detective, and his first class in his intro, he says, "Yeah, I take a class once a year just to." Maintain my skill level. And after the first hour, I walked up to him and I was like, "So, talk to me about that skill level." And he's looking at his target, and he looks at like two guys, like guy to his right and guy to his left. And I said, "The 2 guys to your right and your left are civilians." I said, "They just shoot for fun." I said, "Take a look at your target, take a look at theirs. Like, tell me about that skill level." And his target looked like, buckshot at 50 yards. It looked like a piece of Swiss cheese.
But I don't see you taking credit for that, though, Ben.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't think you had anything to do with some of these guys, how well they shoot and everything like that? Like, you're not taking no credit for it at all.
So we will show you what to do. We'll show you how to do it, when to do it. We'll explain why we want you to do it. But it's on you to practice it. It's on you to do it. It's on you to, I could explain and I can show you anything.
And you see those people come in.
If you're not like in tune with it, if you're not willing to try, if you're not willing to change what you're normally doing, or like what you've been doing that's not working, it doesn't matter.
Right. It's like every craft and trade, for example. Like, so I've seen people come in every Wednesday. You can tell that the last time they picked up a gun was the last Wednesday. So week to week. So, months go by, and maybe because they shoot once a week, they're getting a little bit better, but not to like our standards. You know what I mean? Where somebody like me, I fucking train every day. Practice, whether for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, at some point in the day, a gun's in my hand, doing whatever drills I can do, and you'll fucking see it. So I remember it was Sean was telling me not too long ago, he had a SWAT armorer. I'm not going to say where or what or whatever, but he had a SWAT armorer coming for one of the classes, and it was like atrocious. The guy's on the SWAT team as an armorer, and he was like, I can't believe this is like a thing. Like, it's scary,
And they have access, like cops and stuff, like law enforcement. They have access to ranges 24/7 if they wanted. No,
I think the
no
NYPD,
pay, just go and do it, or is it like
years ago? And I can't name the department because obviously I don't want to like skyline anything or myself. But a buddy of mine was like, "Yeah, we used to get a case of ammo a month. We would get overtime if we wanted to go to the range and practice."
You're getting paid to do it? I wouldn't do it.
COVID, they killed the ammo budget.
What?
They get like a case a year, and they only get to shoot for like twice a year when they have to qual. They get a practice day and then they get a qual day.
So everything else would have to be on their own.
Yeah. So everything else that they do has to be on their own. Now there are other departments,
And they're not getting reimbursed for that either, by the way.
That's fucked up.
It's not like they expense it.
there are other departments in other parts of the country that we work with that guys will be like, hey, I need an invoice for my chief.
Sure, no problem.
I need a receipt. They're going to give you a net 30 or net 60 or net 90, which means like they'll pay, like the department will pay, but I won't get the check for 2 months. Or I'll get the check when I submit the invoice, or they'll pay 3 months in advance, or, you know, like the departments that do offer like to reimburse their employees or to pay for the class. There's like a whole bunch of W-9s and 1099s and all this shit that's got to go back and forth between us. But a lot of these guys that are in our area, they don't get the budget or the option to do this. And the other issue is you got other guys that come in and they're like, yeah, man, I'm the only one out of the crew that really wants to do this. So I've talked to my other buddies at work and they're just like, if they ain't getting paid, they don't want to do it.
Right. Until fucking,
it's like this apathy. They're just like, meh, whatever.
I was thinking too, like, why fucking, like, when police officers unfortunately get into gun conflicts, right? Whatever the case may be, and why there's, lack of bad shooting, just things going wrong, that, missed targets and, civilians getting hit.
A lot of them have been in the pressure situation.
Not even
like
just
that
that.
either.
I have a major issue that police issued firearms have 12-pound triggers. So
for NYPD, yeah, they
well,
do.
NYPD,
But
I'm talking
anymore, but
what are you talking?
What's the average pound?
I thought they were.
And when you're talking about like the pullback, right? Like the fucking
So when you press that trigger,
pounds of pressure, pretty much.
So a 12-pound trigger. I shot one for the first time like, what was it, like 2 months ago? It was and I was like, I need to, because all my triggers are not 12-pound triggers.
Yeah.
So when I press that, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like
you
this,
actually have
you
to
gotta fucking crunch down on that bitch, and it makes total sense. If I'm moving and I have to do this, I can see why all their fucking splatter shots.
it's like manual steering. Remember cars? that
Yeah,
had manual
that's exactly
steering?
what it feels like.
I'm not
Before you
that.
had
I'm
power
not,
steering.
I'm not that old, Ben.
Oh
Holy
God!
moly.
Oh my God! Like if the power steering went.
You ever do roofing?
A little bit.
Okay. Now you have roof loaders.
Yeah.
Put them on the ladder and they go.
Yeah. When you used to have to carry them up.
Yeah. When you step to fucking
Yeah.
carry up a bag of shingles by yourself.
You know how to do that all
One
day,
or
and then
two.
fucking Ange gave him the business.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. Tomas's brother, Javier.
The cartel wants me now.
Oh my God, that's fucking. Great.
You ever shoot like a Navy SEAL or anything, bud?
Yeah.
How are they? Like on a grade scale, like where would you put them as far
Honestly,
as like?
it's everybody's different. So like, I took a class from a guy who was a Navy SEAL, and I'm not going to mention names again.
We're not allowed to talk about names anymore.
Worst $700 I ever spent. And then I took
Really?
a class from another guy who's Special Forces Green Beret. Phenomenal class. Dude shot insane. Everybody's different. There's got to be something that you're into and something that you love to do, right? If you're an instructor who's doing this for money, I'm gonna bet that your skill level is nowhere near as somebody who's doing this
Out of passion.
because they love fucking doing it. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like the money's not the thing; it's the thrill. It's
How
the
many
fun
you get? You get a lot of women that come in, like not like normal women, like women who are like abuse, like shit like that, like just really want to fucking learn, like you know what I mean?
Self-defense purposes.
Yeah, like self-defense.
trauma victims. And
like
shit like
their
that.
ex-husbands fucking been like
Sure.
fucking beating
Yeah,
them up, and like they
absolutely.
just now they're
Absolutely.
divorced.
Absolutely. And it levels that playing field, right? So you get some piece of shit who's been beating the crap out of his wife for forever. She files for divorce. She gets a restraining order.
She still wants some sort of
He's still bothering her.
Yeah.
Like, what does a restraining order do?
nothing.
Like, if you're that
Nothing.
much of a
Nothing.
piece of shit,
Nothing.
if I say, I got a piece of paper that says you can't come near me.
Cool story, bro. As I give you a fresh
Yeah.
one.
That's not gonna
Right.
that's not gonna stop anything. That's not gonna save anybody.
And I think that's the beauty about OFT, because it's not just we pick guns up and shoot them and put them down. You know what I mean? There's so many other classes like force on force. You know,
What is it?
there's low light.
Who Tom mentioned the force on force to me, right? Or
Yeah,
someone in
Tom,
DM'd us and mentioned it and said I should go to that so I get beat up.
You don't get beat up. You will get mentally beat up.
Why are you saying yes? I will. So what is the force on force?
Well, we'll put you in a situation. You're at an ATM, and a dude comes up behind you with a crowbar or a knife and says, "Give me your fucking money. Give me your money, or I'm going to kill you."
Which is realistic.
I'm gonna give you the $20, dude.
Yeah. Well, we want to see how people react, and then maybe you give him the $20, and maybe he's like, "No, motherfucker, I know you got more," and it's basically how to navigate these situations. Right, you're sitting at a pizza place with your family and you're having dinner, and two guys come in with shotguns to rob the place, and they start pointing guns at everybody, saying, you know, everybody on the ground or we'll kill you. Give us your money or we'll kill you. You know, or they just say, give us your money, and we see how people react to it. And then we have other situations where you're in the house, you just heard your front door get kicked open, you hear your kids screaming for help. And you have to make your way like from your bedroom to wherever your kid is, if you're going to save your kid, or, you know, to help another family member. Like, how would you react?
A lot of situational awareness.
If you were in this situation, what would you do? And everybody's like, "Oh man, if somebody breaks into my house, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins."
Like,
yeah.
No, that's exactly what you did not do, because
Right.
we'll go back and we'll discuss and we'll debrief, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was stupid," or I never saw the gun, or I totally saw that dude had a gun, and I'm like, no, he didn't. Dude never had a gun, but you thought he did, so you shot him, and now you shot somebody.
So like one of the best things I've learned through
That's
OFT,
a rough one though, dude.
Yeah.
Especially like in your house. That's like if I hear my fucking kid yelling, there's not
Right.
much I won't try to do.
But the thing is, you
know what I mean?
you gotta keep calm first off, because you don't want to let
That's
the
a
emotions get the best
situation
of
to
you.
So,
keep
like-
calm and got to be almost. You got to be so mentally strong.
You gotta
keep
be
calm
Liam
and
Neeson.
Yeah, like that's
So one of the best
hard,
one of the best things I learned through OFT is that situation awareness, conflict resolution, and then making the right decisions at the right times. I've learned so prior to OFT, like if I had guns in this house, I never even like took the time to realize. So I know the layout of my house. I know where my kids' room is. I know every turn, every corner. I know what walls, like if God forbid I could put rounds through, and what's beyond those walls. So you got to have a plan of action. You know how like you tell your kids, like if there's a fire in the house, this is you know, this is the emergency.
Sure, this is the way we go. This is how we're going to go out this door. But nobody ever says, hey, if at 4 o'clock in the morning the front door gets kicked open,
Right. What are you going to do?
Hide under your bed.
invasion.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you do?
How do you clear your
solve
house?
that?
How do you clear your rooms? How do you clear the so you know what I mean?
We had one where I was playing the role of an EMT, and the scenario was somebody pulled up to their house. They saw their front door was kicked open. They heard the sound of people in the house. They heard their loved ones sobbing and crying. And they went into the house, gun drawn, came up a flight of stairs, saw me. I threw my hands up.
And shot you.
And they shot me.
Yep, because he
Right
thought
in the
you were.
chest.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I was applying a tourniquet to the significant others.
And you
leg.
hear that's all
now,
the time.
what do you use
So-
to identify that you've been hit?
It's a paint marking round, UTM or simunitions. Now we've been using airsoft a lot, just because of the ease of availability. But this dude shot me square in the chest. I had my hands up like this. And when we debriefed, I said, hey, man, why'd you shoot me? And he goes, oh, you had a gun. I said, I didn't have a gun.
Tourniquet.
I said, I was an EMT putting a tourniquet on your wife. I said, when I stood up, I showed you both my hands. And he goes, yeah, you had a gun in one of your hands. I said, never had a gun.
Sounds very police-like.
And
Sprinkle a little crack on it.
the guy who was with me in the room was like, yeah, man, he never had a gun in his hand. You thought you saw, or you saw what you wanted to see.
Yeah,
Right,
your mind
and
plays
then-
tricks on you.
And then other people, we've had other situations where I would just be hanging around like in a hallway, and you're walking down the hallway going to wherever it is that you're going, and you walk right past me, and I'm just standing there with a gun in my hand. The gun's just like dangling at my side in plain view for you to see it.
And they missed that.
And they'll walk past, they'll turn their back on you, and you just give them a little pop in the ass, And they go, oh. And I'm like, do you always walk past somebody for, without checking your 6 or anything? And he goes, well, you didn't have anything in your hand, so I didn't. And I'm like, I'm holding the fucking gun in my hand. I didn't see a gun. There was no gun in your hand. Yes, there was.
So it's wild that your mind plays tricks on you like that because...
So this is why, like, if you notice, whenever we clear out,
right,
I'll tell you, dude, check your chamber, check your breech face, look down the ejection port through the magazine well, and I'll say, look away.
I got to clean my gun.
Give your partner a smile, say hello, and then go back, do that look again. Because your brain does this thing where your brain doesn't see what you don't want to see. And it sees what you want to see.
Yep.
So if I am looking to clear out my pistol, right, I might miss that round in the chamber or something stuck on the extractor, right? And if I want to see somebody holding a gun, I'm going to see the gun, even though it might not be there. It's the way your brain plays with you.
Perfect example, when we did the low light class, right? So now visibility is low.
What's a low light class?
You're in the dark, right? And you have a like a flashlight. Handheld flashlight.
Weapon mount.
So you're holding like this or you're holding up. So in the event, again, if it's pitch black out or the lights are out in the house, whatever the case may be. So office setting, whatever. There was a drill that I'll never forget it. So we weren't facing the targets. Our backs were towards the targets. And we individually went, all right, so shooter ready. And he would make the fight call, whatever. And you'd have to turn around, flash your target, see if your target was a hostile or a civilian. And it's
and you got to make a decision.
Right, you got to make a decision. Point. And like in your mind, like if the lights were on, I would have turned around and be like, oh, hostile, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But for some reason, I had a target. It was a guy basically holding a fucking gun right at me, but like he was like kind of hiding behind a bookcase. So
you couldn't tell?
Right. And I was like, oh, it's just somebody hiding behind a bookcase. Totally fine. I would have been dead. You know what I mean? But that's because your brain like makes you think that you see things that you don't like. You can't fathom the idea.
We set up the low light class, and then the beginning of force on force, we'll do force on target. And it's basically you like coming into a room or coming into a junction of hallways and doorways, whatever.
Right.
And there'll be like a paper target there. So for the low light class, for example, there's one target that has a dude holding a gun sideways. Mm-hmm. And he's got a little badge down by his belt. Big enough that you can see it easily. I mean, it's like the size of this sticker at 15 yards. So, it's like half the size of the phone, basically. And
you got to be able to identify that also, right?
You should be able to see this, right? It's pretty easy. But you start with your back to the target. I give you the fight command. You turn, you assess the target and draw at the same time. And then you address the target accordingly is what I tell people. Address the target accordingly. I never said shoot the target. I said address the target accordingly. If you see a threat, shoot. If you don't see a threat, maybe some verbal commands or at least holster up and confirm. So everyone turns and sees the gun, and as soon as they see the gun, what do you think they do? They shoot.
Fire.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you're there, but the gun is here.
It's not an immediate threat. You have a second.
It's not pointed at you, right? It's just a dude with a gun. Or there's another one with a dude who's got his hand on the gun.
Going to reach for it.
In the holster.
Right.
Nobody sees the badges. They all just see gun, and they immediately think, well, there's a gun. I'm just going to shoot this guy. The gun's not pointed at you. You missed the badge. You missed the other cues. You missed whatever other information there was.
And this is all happening.
Oh, yeah, it's happening in a split second.
Right.
But you have to make split-second decisions,
right,
in that time frame.
Now I have like the mindset, anytime I go out, like with my wife or I'm by myself with my kid, like I have the mindset, now this is just from training and learning through, again, OFT. If I'm going into Home Depot, I know for a fact that like it's one way in, basically one way out. Unless you go like through the gardening or whatever.
So you should know where the exits are.
You know where the exits are. When we go, like if I'm at a restaurant, now anytime where I'm trying to sit, I'm trying to face the door.
I've always done that because of my father.
Right. Well,
my father always made me like very aware of like exits and everything. Even like walking down the street, like when I was younger, if I was walking like somewhere and I seen it was garbage night, on my walk to where I'm going, I look at everything like, oh, that's a weapon. Like, God forbid something would happen. Like I was aware of my whole fucking surround always.
And one of my biggest fears, and then like I hold myself to this standard now. It's like I want to be as efficient as possible at 20 yards out because I know that every supermarket you go to, the aisles are about 20 yards long. So God forbid, and we just seen it in, what was that, like Buffalo or whatever. God forbid, and there's a lot of crazy people out there. Shit goes down in this fucking supermarket, and my wife's at the other end of the aisle, or whatever the case may be. You know, I know for a fact that I could put fucking one right between someone's eyes at 20 yards out with no problem.
You seen that video, Ben? That guy at the supermarket? That guy was a good shot.
I have the unedited,
Yeah, I got that.
uncensored version.
Dude,
of
that
it.
guy was a pretty good shot.
A fucking bitch.
He was up close.
Yeah.
Not the first one when he gets out of the car with the lady.
That's
It's 10
only
yards
like
out.
10 yards.
10 yards
Yeah.
out.
It just looks far because of the camera.
Right.
Yeah, I guess
But-
right because he had that like that fucking bubble.
And he had illegal body armor on too. He's a fucking pussy.
So body armor is illegal. Like if I wanted to go out and buy a bulletproof vest, that's illegal.
Right now, yeah.
Why?
You could go somewhere else and buy it. You can go to another state and buy it.
But once I bring it to New York, it's illegal.
As far as I know, it's illegal to purchase in New York.
Why though? Why
State of
can't
Pennsylvania,
someone
you
have
could.
body armor? Why can't I? If I feel comfortable.
Ask Kathy Hochul.
Because they're gonna think like your intent is, you know, you're getting body
No,
armor. 'cause you're looking
Manhattan's
for-
fucking crazy, and I don't want to get fucking shot in the chest.
Right.
I actually like the ballistic panels for backpacks. They make like a one
For
sheet.
school backpacks.
Yeah.
Which is even a shitty thought to think of, right? Like
No,
that it has to be a
it's
fucking.
terrible that it even has to
So-
be in existence, but
I had this conversation yesterday with fucking.
it is.
Yeah, because the way this fucking world is right now, you don't fucking. So I was at a barbecue yesterday, and they said the kids now, no more book bags. They're not allowed to walk with their book bag from class to class.
What?
They come in, it stays in their locker, and they get a laptop. And then other places they're enforcing that clear book bag shit. Which, dude,
Yeah, I've seen that.
I could sit here and say it looks stupid, so stupid. But I have kids, and if that's gonna protect my kid, it is what it fucking is. You know what I mean? The fact that I even got to think about that bothers me.
You know,
'Cause there's
how
fucking
we
psychos in
stop
this
school
fucking world.
shootings?
These are the same schools that at the same time are pushing back against the suggestion of armed guards.
Thank you. You just took the words
That's
right
what
out
I'm
of my
saying.
mouth.
There's so many fucking retired military people. We could give them some fucking jobs.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I know for a
And
fact.
I don't care if my kids have a metal detector at their school. How about that?
So-
that doesn't bother me.
So one of the last school shootings, the trans fucking girl or dude, whatever the fuck it was, in the school shootings, that
Use the correct pronouns.
I don't know
talking
what the
about
fuck it is.
Yeah, fuck
anyway,
that thing.
that person, the reason why they chose that school was because in their manifesto that we for some reason can't release because it's not a straight white male.
Yeah,
The manifesto that it was looking at other schools, but they have security guards there, so that person
you're not
avoided
gonna-
away.
You're gonna go for soft targets.
They're going to go to nursing homes. They're not going to go to the police station. They're not
Right,
going to
no.
go to a military
Look, it's
base. They're going to go to a movie
basically-
theater. They're going to.
When you put up signs that say gun-free zone, you know what you're doing? You're putting a bullseye right on their fucking...
So walk into any Walmart or walk into any supermarket, like ShopRite over here, whatever it is that you go to. Soon as you walk in the door, you're going to see probably 10 people, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
easily.
Pick the one that you think is the easiest victim.
That's very simple.
Just think about it in your head right now. You will
elderly,
be
elderly, children.
female.
Yeah. Female,
Elderly
yeah.
female.
Yeah.
Or elderly
You're
male.
talking to shoot or to physically fight?
Anything. Just to
Females,
to be a victim.
elderly and females.
To be a victim.
In
Elderly
a
and
criminal
females.
mindset.
Yep.
Well, I do that.
100%.
I'm not saying I got a criminal mindset, but when I'm on the train, I size every man
I
up
fuck-
on that
yeah, of
train.
course you
like
do.
in my
Hell yeah.
head, I'm going.
Hell yeah.
In my head,
I'm
going,
profiling
going,
everyone.
That guy one shot. That guy not a threat. And then I'll see
Right.
I'm like, fuck, that guy. I'll take like 2 or 3. Like, you know what I mean?
I even
Like,
go even further. I try to see when they sit down. Now I know what a
Who's
gun looks
together?
like on somebody.
So the last time or not the last time, about 3 months ago, I think, a couple of us had gone out to the restaurant.
Right.
And there was a dude on the other side of the restaurant, had this big beard, big dude.
Dave.
He got up. No, I forget.
Technically.
I think his name is Nick. He's a friend of a friend. I didn't know who the dude was, but he got up and went, I guess, go to the bathroom or go out to the car or something. And as he got up, I was just like, just eyeing the dude, right?
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see where he's going,
Right.
like what he's, because I do that. Like if I'm
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
somewhere and somebody walks in the room, I'm immediately
Bro, these
like,
days, shit is fucking crazy out here,
I'm
bro.
immediately like sizing the dude up, looking at his waistline to see if there's any like, something
Bulge.
that you can see,
Right.
watching his hands, watching his eyes to see if he's like looking around at stuff. So this dude goes to the bathroom, comes back, and then like a week later, a friend of ours goes, "Yeah, were you over at Tom's restaurant the other night?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, Yeah, my buddy Nick was over there. Is asking who, this dude is fucking eyeing me up.
You almost got caught.
Scary ass looking.
You almost
dude.
got. And I was like, this fucking tattooed bitch was looking me up.
Like apparently like I don't know. The dude was like some
trying to
scary
fuck me.
looking motherfucker was eyeing me up.
I think he wanted to have sex with me.
And I was eyeballing him or something.
I think that's just a natural guy instinct, though, right? Like you're not necessarily sizing them up, but you are in your mind.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
I'm looking at
Threats.
the second most scariest person in the room. That's what I'm looking for.
But from me, if I'm in the room, then obviously I'm the most scariest person in the room. So
Ryan.
Why are you gay?
There's nothing intimidating about you.
So I'm looking for the other dude in the room that's kind of like might be the problem,
right?
Or might be like somebody I'd have to like really keep an eye on. But but somebody walks in, like let's say it's a day like today. What is it? 89 degrees today.
Yeah.
And a dude walks in with a hoodie on.
Yeah, exactly.
Pointing, red
Yep.
flag. Who the
Yep.
fuck? What is this guy doing? Or a long jacket.
The mentally unstable people talking to themselves and shit like that.
Home Depot, Hawthorne. Get out of my truck, right? Start walking towards down the hill through the parking lot to go in, and there's a dude in the middle of fucking July with a winter hat on and a long zip up, like 3/4 fucking triple.
Yeah.
Red flag.
And he's standing in the little driving area between the store and the parking lot.
Ooh.
And everybody that walks by, I see him like kind of reach, So at this point, I reach in my pocket, I get my pepper spray, and as I'm passing him to go to the door, the dude goes, "Excuse me, brother, excuse me," and I held it right by his face, and I went, "No," and I kept walking.
Such a bitch. Such a bitch.
It's so funny to see you
Pepper spray. Was it pink? Was it pink? The fucking pepper spray, the ones you got at 7-Eleven.
So. But this is the thing. This dude is going up to every single person walking in and like, "Hey, man, can I ask you a question?" Like,
he's looking for the weak.
Like, looking for somebody to... I don't know if he wants to have a dialogue. He wants something. He's mentally, emotionally disturbed. Whatever it is, like, I don't want any part of it. I just see the dude and I'm like,
How
nope.
about that lip?
Nope. Just go away.
I would pay to see Ben pull out pepper spray, like the little ones that go on the keychain this big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the little pink sparkly one.
You ever pepper
Stand
spray?
back.
I've been
phenomenal.
I've been maced.
It is the funniest.
I've been tased. Never maced.
Remember, no means no.
No, that ain't why I was maced. Fucking, I'll tell you why I was maced. Fuck out of it. I'm far from that, Ben. Fucking, we were at a birthday party and some random dude came by, was talking shit to, you probably know their mom. This older lady talked shit to the mom. The two sons are standing next to the guy now. They're ready to beat the shit out of the guy.
Yeah, taking care of their mom.
He goes to fucking mace the fucking guy. I'm standing to the right. The
Yeah, it's
fucking
sideways.
that way. Blast me.
Oh,
I start
my
fighting
God.
them now. Now I'm fighting these
Right, 'cause you
people.
can't
I'm fighting
see.
her sons now because I just got fucking maced. I'm thinking I'm getting jumped. There was a boat on the street, like on like the dock thing, like the wheels and everything. I rolled under there. They were trying to pull me out, like to help
Trailer,
me.
you mean?
Yeah. I was kicking them in their fucking faces. Mace is horrible.
I never
Horrible.
been maced before.
Down my throat, in my eyes, everything, dude.
What
Down
was
my
that?
throat.
Yeah.
Deep.
Deep down in the throat.
Deep.
Deep down in the throat.
Deep.
Why are you gay?
I'm not. You're the most intimidating person in the world, Ryan.
I'm fucking scary, dog.
To who?
To fucking bro, I'm what fucking nightmares are created out of.
The
dog.
only way I'm running from you is you came at me naked.
Why?
Because I'm going to think you're deranged.
He would do that.
I know he would.
Yeah.
That's your only way to intimidate a person. Like, you're about to fight someone, just strip naked.
I think once you see me shoot once or twice, you're gonna be like, hit me. Fucking, I think once you see me shoot a couple times, you'll be like, I don't want to fuck with this guy. I'm saying,
But the odds of you shooting me is slim to none.
nah, you're an easy target. You thick boy now.
Dude,
In some countries, you royalty.
if we were fighting, you'd go to shoot me? Come on, Ben. Tell
Fuck
me you
you.
can't fucking shoot
Bro,
someone over a
self-defense.
fist fight.
Oh my God, he's coming right at me.
I might make an exception for that day labor.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. You went to mace a homeless man
saying.
who needed change. And I'm a bad person.
I'm just saying.
Maybe the guy needed help, Ben.
The dude was emotionally disturbed.
And you were gonna mace him. You said, not me.
Not this house. No.
Come on.
I don't know what his deal was.
Maybe he just wanted help.
If an
Maybe he needed a
person
friend.
you don't know off the street gets into your personal space and makes an effort to move towards you,
You kiss him.
no.
Why are you gay?
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. You hold him up, you grab him by his throat, you hold him up against the fucking wall, and you go, "Now give me a kiss."
And then give me.
I don't even want to put hands on the person.
No, I've been in a situation like that.
I don't even want my hands touching the person. I don't want to be anywhere near the person. I want to keep them as far away as possible.
Are they
It's a
ickies?
fucking great solution.
Are they ickies?
Yo,
might be. You
I was
never know.
fucking driving on Canal Street. This old Chinese dude, he had like the fucking the beard,
Street.
the beard with the fucking like thing. He looked like one of like the Chinese monks in the movies and shit, like the Grandmaster people. He had that.
So you look like you?
Yes. Yes. So
You look like you.
I'm
No,
like you.
you look like me.
No,
No,
you look like you.
I'm me.
Fuck
no,
me. No,
who
fuck
are
you.
Who are you?
I'm me.
No, I'm me. No, you're you.
So I'm sitting in, and I was in a work truck at the time. The car in front of me, he's knocking on the windows, asks for change.
CD, DVD.
The guy doesn't give me
Gucci,
nothing.
Gucci.
Yo, he hocks a fucking loogie on this guy's fucking window shield. I went, oh shit. I had like $1 in the fucking cup holder. He knocks on the fucking window. I was like, yeah. Yo, he spit on me. Still. Spit in the car on me.
I would have that guy would have met his
What
maker.
you get for rolling that window down?
Bro, that guy would have met his maker if that was
Dude,
me.
I was scared. I wanted to hit him with everything in me, but I'm like, yo, what if I hit him in the mouth? I'm going to get AIDS. Like, everything ran through my fucking mind. That there's something, this guy stabbed me with a dirty
You know what?
needle.
Honestly,
What am I, you know what I mean?
And honestly, Ange, sometimes you just got to get a little bit of AIDS just to fucking defend your honor.
What?
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 Who said that? What? Sometimes, bro, you let this fucking old Fu Manchu
Yep. He had to be
spit
fucking,
in your
like
fucking
70
face.
years old. Not in my face. He spit like on my lap.
On your lap, right? He spit on your lap, right? And he
spit on-
walked away.
he spit on his
He
dick.
walked away walking like fucking Conor McGregor.
No, he
and
went
you
to the
sat
next
there,
car.
And you sat there crying like a fucking bitch.
No, I grabbed the water. I was like I was going nuts, dude. I wanted to kill him, Ryan. I wanted to kill him.
But you did
He
you
spit
did
on
you
your
though?
dick in preparation.
He said, oh, he give me $1. Oh, you give me $1.
One Dura?
So bad. Me and Ryan talked about
So,
it.
Angelo,
If aliens came down, like if you guys were all at the range,
if aliens came down, they'd take one look around and they'd go, nope,
we done
they'd
fucked up.
fucking leave.
how
Like,
fast,
fuck
if,
these
if,
guys.
if you guys were all shooting, right, and an alien just came into the range, how fast is that alien going to be standing there? Like, how long till that alien hits the ground?
It depends what he's got.
If he comes in,
True.
big head, green, all fucking...
If he comes to, shows up and says, take me to your leader, I'm going to be like, here's where you got to go, 1600 West Pennsylvania Avenue
Oh God.
in Washington, D.C. Take him.
I'm sending him to Alex
Take
Jones.
him with you.
No,
Take
you give Ryan
take
the
our
most
leader.
intimidating guy in the room, Ryan.
Yeah. But bro, I'm all for the anal probing, dog. Bring it on, bro. I'm all for the anal probing.
Now, if an alien showed up and went, oh, hey, Ryan, we're good. Anybody else?
Ryan, your appointments, your second appointment's next week. We're good. We're good.
Oh, you put it in my frequent flyer card. Get fucking stamped out.
Your frequent flyer probe.
How, out of everybody you have in your class, rank Ryan?
That's good. I would like to know.
As far as what, annoyance or as far as shooter-wise?
Well, clearly I'm the best looking dude in the room.
He
Odds.
thinks he's the best looking
He's
dude.
in the top 5.
At shooter?
Yeah.
Oof. It's going to be crazy when someone comes in there after one day and he's better than me. Like, when you see me, Ben, you're going to go, fuck Ryan. So here's the deal. If I do better than Ryan, Ryan can never go to a class again.
Good luck. No,
If
we do. I
just
thought
walk
we
in-
were
if
doing
just-
tortilla slaps.
I know, but I want to up the ante.
All right, so you want to up the ante then?
Yeah.
So if
Money got involved,
if I do,
tortillas got involved,
if I
nothing
do better,
benefits me.
How
Nothing benefits me.
How
What
about this?
benefit
Fine,
me
fine,
is to
fine.
see you fail.
Fine. So you know what? Fine. If you're better than me first class, if you're better than me, I'll never go to an OFT class again. But if I'm better
No,
than
you gotta get rid of all your guns. You're not.
hold
allowed to
on.
own a gun.
Fine. I'll even put that because if I'm better than you, because you're buying me my next gun.
All right, we could do that.
What's the price limit?
I get to pick.
What's the price limit?
I get to pick.
Jake.
I know. I need a price limit.
I get to pick.
$600.
What?
$600.
600? That's a lot.
No.
For my first time, that's really unfair to me, man.
Well, bro, you're costing me like one of my favorite hobbies, bro. So I'm putting up a lot on the line.
Be really fucking coming in there the first day.
Well,
and beating
I thought you don't lose though.
Shake on it and don't leave him at the fucking coffee stand.
Word.
All right, I'll buy you a gun, but then I need a little more classes. Like that
You pussy. Here we go.
has to come in a little later.
2 months.
2 months.
All right, I'll do 2 months. I'll do 2 months.
2 months and a $600 gun.
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah, LLC credit card, baby.
You saw
Right
it here
off.
first.
Right off.
Yep. All right. At this point of the show, Ben, you want to shout out OFT, whatever you got going on?
We're still doing the show.
I know, we're fucking.
Yeah. Right. Oh, any plugs? Anything you got going on? Anything you want to promote? Blah blah blah.
Oh.
Now's your time, bro.
OFTLLC.us is the website. We've got a ton of classes coming up from Texas to Florida to Michigan to Maine. Rifle, pistol, shotgun, trauma care, first aid, force on force. Trying to get another knife class and another hand-to-hand class up on the calendar at some point for the winter. Winter months is when we kind of like to do all the indoor stuff.
What's a knife class?
Teach you how to cut a motherfucker with a knife.
I'm going to cut you so
self-defense.
bad, you're going to wish I never cut you so bad.
Usually that's how it goes.
That cuts deep, bro.
I could probably beat Ryan in that.
Hand-to-hand class. We can go over some more stuff like we did outside.
I don't want to do that.
Why
Well,
not?
I would do that, but as long as I get to do it to Ryan.
What? Why?
Everything you do to me, I do to Ryan. Don't.
Why am I getting involved in this, bro?
Because you have to.
You want to buy me another gun?
So anything I do to you, you'll do to him.
Yes.
This isn't fair. I'm not signing up for this.
I'm signing up.
Bro. Oh my God, he's coming right at me, bro. You better fucking keep your
I
distance.
know, but that just
You better
means
keep
I
your
get
distance.
to do all kinds of stuff to him. You get to watch first.
Yeah, but that means then I'm gonna have to fucking.
Then I'm going to get angry and I'm going to have to do it.
Right, I'm gonna have to deal with fucking Thurter over here with his fucking.
You know what we
fucking
wanted
water boy.
to do, right?
What?
Did he tell you what we wanted to do?
No, you guys had a plan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna get a table, light it on fire, and put you through it.
Choke slam you through it.
I would have been down. I would have let you guys do it.
All right.
I would have let you. Listen, if you guys want to do that, I have no
You
problem.
wouldn't be the first person.
There's plenty of time.
I'm down.
Okay,
I'm down.
we're not that far
Why
away
don't we
from
do
Home
a
Depot.
segment? We'll do like a
Once a week, you
half-hour
just beat me up?
compilation.
You know what? It's perfect timing for me.
Ange just getting like
Beat up.
through stuff.
And honestly, it's perfect
Can
timing.
Ange's head go through a microwave? Just fuck that. That'll be the segment.
And it'll be perfect timing for me to throw on my referee shirt too.
I'm thinking power bomb for sure.
Well, he is a power bottom.
Power
Power bomb. Nah, that's
bottom.
hard. That's rough. A power bomb's rough.
DDT.
DDT on a flaming table, that's dangerous. I think the best way to go is
No, choke
suplex.
slam- choke slam
or
through the
suplex.
table.
A
Choke
nice
slam.
fucking suplex right through the table.
I'll do a choke slam through a flaming table.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'll do that.
And you can stand on my like little ledge over here.
I mean, how high do we want to go?
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
trying
right,
to
'cause I'm trying to kill you.
break my fucking head.
However, how I can lift
All
you.
right.
So you rather do choke slam instead of a suplex? Because I feel like I could get some good torque with
Nah,
a suplex.
suplex. It's
No.
too much chances. he'll go past
Ben's
the
like
table.
fucking 73 years
Right,
old, bro.
and
His
then-
back will give out.
Oh, you know what? Since you're old as fuck, Ben. since you're old as fuck, by any chance, do you have a VHS recorder?
Oh yeah, like a camcorder.
Like a camcorder that does. Like back in the day, you didn't set up like a tripod. You know what I'm doing.
He ain't even trying to be funny. We really need a VHS camcorder.
I'm dead serious.
A tripod.
No,
You know,
a
like, no,
VHS
I'm saying like back in the day when you used to set up your camcorder on the tripod, because back in the day.
I'm lost.
Fucking when you fucking make sex tapes back in the day, you old as fuck. You set up a tripod, you put the camera on, and you fucking film. Oh, I hate
No,
you.
I'm so old. We had to have them fucking carved into stone.
hieroglyphics.
Ange knows that one.
Hey,
There's Anubis, like on the back of the little bird. And that was
that represented
that was from back
missionary.
then.
We call that the Flaming Ben.
it's doggy style, which is nothing more than reverse cowgirl in space.
Ooh.
If you think about it.
You believe in aliens?
Zero gravity. Do I believe in aliens? Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fuck yeah.
Did
And
the aliens
Who
do
the
the
fuck
pyramids?
wouldn't? Of course they fucking did.
And lizard people, they're a
You believe in
thing.
lizard people? Come
Yeah,
on.
thing.
I know you don't believe in that. See?
Why?
Because he's not retarded.
Well, maybe a fucking alien, a lizard person, is a form of an alien. So if you believe in aliens, what's to say you can't believe in lizard people?
I would say that with the alleged size of the universe, to think that we are the only form of life in that entire universe is a little naive and a little arrogant.
What if they're mirror images of like us? Like there's a me on another planet
The
What if
odds
your
of that.
mirror?
of someone else.
What if your mirror is actually your window into that other reality?
What if we're not
mirrors-
even?
So you get up in the morning, you walk up to your sink, you start brushing your teeth, and you're looking at your other self.
What am I doing?
Brushing your teeth. So this is how I brush my teeth. This is how you brush your teeth.
High five.
In all seriousness, when I was younger, irrational fear, like I hated mirrors. Like I had a fear of mirrors. Like when I was
And
younger,
when yourself in the other mirror walks away, when you walk away,
it's
like,
gonna look at me. Like if I'm
no.
like, say I'm like,
you go to the right, it goes to the left or you go to the left.
Something crazy, or if I'm looking at it and I turn my head, it's still gonna be staring at me.
No. That doesn't realize either. It's that point in time when the two of you looking at each other, and then when you separate, you will both go off and do whatever.
That would scare the shit out of me. That would scare the shit out of me.
Bro, fun fact, anytime I go into a hotel room,
You check the mirror.
I check fucking the smoke alarms. I'm that crazy guy with checking the smoke
Well,
alarms.
what are they gonna do? Watch you jerk off? Who cares?
Or watch me bang out my wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you go to hotel rooms alone?
Well, when I'm working,
Watch him eat fucking heroes and pizza all night.
Or like, what if I'm watching you on live stream right now and I'm waiting for you just to go right to sleep? Now I know you're sleeping.
my door's locked.
What, you think hotel room doors?
Got a
are
little
the
latch,
sleeping-
dude.
Dude, all of
nuts?
those doors, they can get open from the outside.
Even with the latch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
You never seen those videos? Very simple.
I mean, I'm a dude who wants to really come into my room. A 32-year-old fucking.
Rob you?
What are they gonna get?
I don't fucking
Cards?
know. Kill you? I don't know. I mean, yeah, granted, if you got kidnapped, your wife would be like, deuces, peace, homie.
My wife loves me.
He's gonna get human traffic.
My family loves me.
We're going to see Angelo on Sounds of Freedom.
My family loves me, Ryan. My family likes when I'm home and around. I think.
No.
I'd like to think.
He's the only guy that got human traffic that ended up as roadkill.
Dude, I'd be a prime piece of meat.
No. Fuck no, dude.
Dude, I'm desirable.
Bro, you fucking. I look at you, and the first word that comes to my mind is like gritty. You're like a rough skin grit. Like you're not a good time, and you're vanilla in bed. No way. No way, Jose.
See, I have a totally different first impression when I see him.
He doesn't have soft skin. He's not.
Think of like Staten Island, Jersey Shore, episode 5.
Right. That's like
Season 3.
fucking spoiled Chinese food. You want that?
Me? I'm a
Like,
catch.
I want to find out why Ronnie did what he, like tell me about Ronnie and tell me about the situation. Like, how much?
That's great.
What do you guys,
like
do
that.
for fun?
I'm better than them.
Yeah.
I'm a better person. I'm a better human being. I feel better.
It's because we like to be better.
But you are kind of a Guido, though. Like, if Guidos,
No, I'm just Italian.
If Guidos were still around, you'd totally be a Guido, right?
No, I never spiked my hair.
Do
Ryan
you have
did.
a Camaro?
I did.
No, I don't fuck Camaro.
Do you ever have Z Cavaricis?
No. Dude, I barely eat Italian food.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like a fake Italian.
He eats off the kids' menu, chicken fingers and French fries. It's a child.
Does Tom have that at the menu for me? Okay, is that a thing?
You eat what Tom gives you and you like it.
I want chicken fingers and french fries.
That's why we're having our
Gabagool?
business. That's why we're having our business meetings. By the way, Iron
Where?
One.
Oh, yeah, always. That's what we do ours.
That's our thing now.
Fucking
that
love
thing.
it.
He still never took me there.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you can't bring around your fucking mistresses. You know.
Your guma.
Yeah, your gumas are like you can't shit where you eat. You know what I mean?
Goomba.
Yeah, my guma over here.
I'm done with this.
You have not been to Iron and
No.
Wine yet?
No,
Oh, my
We're gonna go this week. I promise you. We'll go this week.
I'm sure.
amazing.
We'll go.
Absolutely
What's tomorrow?
amazing.
Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
On my way home from work, we'll go.
Tomorrow?
No, Tuesday. I don't think Tom works on Tuesday actually, so maybe not. Wednesday's
Thursday.
class. Thursday.
All right, it'll be our first business meeting.
Yeah,
Bidney.
yeah.
You're
Because
welcome
we got a
to
lot.
join, man.
We got a lot to talk about and figure out anyway.
In New Hampshire. Going to hang out with your buddy Jared.
My homie, I love him.
That's your boy.
Deep, interesting thoughts with Jared Reston.
What?
Oh, he's the man. We'll let Jared Reston tell you that story or his theory, his scenario.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to take his story, his scenario. One day he'll be on. When he comes back up to New York, he'll be on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh, he'd actually really enjoy
yeah,
this podcast.
we gotta get in touch. I gotta get in touch with him.
I don't think Chuck would have been. I don't know. Chuck might have been interesting on here, but I think Chuck's
No, I
a
want
little
Jared.
bit-
I want
Chuck's
Jared.
a little bit more like
Bottle of whiskey, Jared,
Jared's a little-
and just yeah.
no, not whiskey, tequila,
Tequila, that's what it was. Yeah.
Patron, bottle of Patron, and be prepared to go till like midnight.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's one of those?
Yeah. Well, Angie's used to getting
wild.
plowed out to the midnight anyway, so he's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, because that's what I do, Ryan. You're the one who likes things in your ass.
Why are you so mad, bro?
Because you constantly say I'm part of that tribe, and I'm not.
What
That's
tribe
your
is that?
tribe.
What tribe is that?
Your tribe.
The ball gag.
What tribe is that?
You had a ball gag on, didn't you?
Well, you know, listen, it's
episodes
2023.
ago?
And
Gotta
that was
try
a
anything
used
once.
ball gag. Don't let them fucking think it was like a brand new one. That was used.
It tasted delicious. It's 2023. Anything can happen, right? You got to try anything at least once, right?
Don't put me in that category.
You know, just, all right, vanilla bean.
All
Whatever
right,
you say.
I got to go home and have dinner with my family.
Okay.
So wrap this up.
They called.
What?
They called. They said to keep you here.
Yeah.
No, they love me. I told you. My family loves me.
Really?
I'm loved, dude. I'm love, and everybody be more like me. You'll be successful in life. Be more like me.
All right, boys and girls. Once again, we have Ben DeWalt from OFT on. Thanks for coming by, dog.
All those
Always-
links,
always
all those links are
appreciate it.
gonna get written down and put in all our bios.
Oh, and we got our merch stores open now too, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing one of the
Nice.
shirts. I'm wearing one of the shirts. You
Yeah.
like this shirt, man?
That's pretty cool.
You read it? You know how to read?
You don't have to stand tall, but you have to stand up.
Boom. Ben just ended the fucking show for us.
That's it. Yeah. Woo!